First and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. All right, and we out here again on another Saturday to prophesy the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, and we understand that very soon this place will be destroyed. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and get that Revelation 11 and 14. And recently I just looked up an article from RT News, and it was going into it about how America basically provided weaponry for Ukraine, man. Right. Okay, and Russia, you know, they wasn't really feeling it, coming up, you know, speaking against America, you know, basically condemning, you know, them providing those weapons for Ukraine, man. All right, while Russia is over there trying to handle their business in Ukraine, man. But we understand that all this is leading into World War III, all right, the third woe. So without further ado, can we get that?
Yeah, this is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14.
Yep.
The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quick.
That's right. We understand that the second woe is past, speaking about World War II, and it says the third woe. All right, we understand that's speaking about World War III. Okay, and we understand these different nations, they're getting in position. You know, they're increasing their nuclear arsenal, they're increasing their weaponry, they're getting ready for this next World War, World War III, the third woe, in which America, which is Babylon the Great, will be destroyed during, man. All right. So you can go ahead and give me that Ezekiel 38, and you can start at the top, Baba Kasha.
Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1. And the word of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog.
And Gog is speaking about Russia. All right, you continue on.
The land of Magog.
That's right, the land of Magog. We understand that the Russians are dwelling in that land today, man. All right, they're inhabiting that landmass. You continue on.
The chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus said the Lord Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, behold, I am against thee, O Gog.
That's right, I am against thee, O Gog. All right, we always speak about Russia coming up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, but we understand the Lord is against Russia as well. Okay, but Russia is being used to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Real quick, can you give me Proverbs 21 and start at the top, Baba Kasha? Just to show you who it is that's ultimately in control, because a lot of these people are out here confused, all right, not knowing who's really calling the shots. A lot of these people, you know, making complaints against the president, but they don't look no higher than that, man. All right, with these same people that think that their vote matter, a lot of these people, they're not looking, you know, higher than that, man. So you got that?
This is Proverbs 21 and start at the top.
Yeah, at the top.
This is Proverbs 1 and verse 1. 21 and verse 1. Mm-hmm. King's heart is in the hand of Yahweh.
That's right, the king's heart. All right, when you go into the word heart in Hebrew is lab, okay, which is your mind. Okay, you can continue on.
Continuing on, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will.
That's right, so that shows you that ultimately the Lord is in control. Okay, the Lord is controlling the minds of these different kings. Like I just mentioned, a lot of these people look at these presidents, these prime ministers, as the ones that's calling the shots. But we understand that over these presidents, these prime ministers, you have the elites. All right, these international bankers that's ruling in darkness. But we understand who is it that's controlling the minds of these elites? The Lord, okay? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, we understand that's the Lord that's controlling the minds of these kings, man. All right, so you can drop that, you can get that back in Ezekiel 38. You got it.
This is Exodus chapter 9, verse 12. Just to back up another point, it says, And the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai, hardened the heart of Pharaoh, and he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord had spoken unto Moses. Right, because, you know, Moses asked, and Aaron came on behalf of the so-called blacks, Native American, Latinos that make up the 12 tribes of Hebrew Israelite from the Most High, that gave them the message to let the children of Israel go, right? After all the plagues and stuff, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai, the Heavenly Father, is still hardening the heart of Pharaoh to make him not release him, to make him not release the children of Israel, even though he wanted to. Going back to what you just said about hardening the hearts of the kings. You said back in Jeremiah?
Ezekiel 38. Yeah, when you look
back in Ezekiel chapter 38 and verse 4, verse 3, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach, and Tubal.
That's right. So we understand. We already got that established that the Lord is against these Russians as well, but they're being used to come up against America during World War III, the Third War. You continue on.
Verse 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws.
That's right. It's the Lord that's going to stir up the hatred in those Russians, all right, to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great, putting them back in that USSR spirit, man. All right. And they're going to come up against this place, man. You continue on.
And I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even as a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords.
That's right, all of them handling swords, man. You see these different nations, you know, they have, you know, these different nuclear capabilities, have these nuclear capabilities. You're seeing Russia right now preparing their nuclear arsenal, showcasing their tanks, you know, their different weapons, getting ready for this next World War, World War III. And we understand that's the Lord that's controlling them, man. All right? You can, like I just mentioned, it's the Lord that's putting Russia back in that USSR spirit, all right, stirring up the hatred in Russia to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Right. You continue on now.
Verse 5, Persia, Ethiopia.
Yep, Persia, okay? And we understand that that's speaking about Iran, all right? You continue on.
Persia, Ethiopia.
Yeah, Ethiopia. We understand that that's speaking about the Cushites. All right, you can continue on.
And Libya.
That's right, in Libya. Okay, we understand that's speaking about the North Africans. All right, we understand these different nations will be joined with Russia during World War III. All right, and you see they're collectively coming up against this place, man, doing joint military drills. All right, have different agreements with each other, man. They're preparing for battle, man, preparing for war. Right. You continue on.
All of them with shield and helmet. Mm-hmm. Gomer and all his bands.
That's right, and Gomer is speaking about Turkey, you know, and America had several relations with Turkey, but we understand that Turkey is going to come up against America as well, man. Right. You continue on.
It says, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands and many people with thee. Mm-hmm. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
That's right, and be thou a guard unto them. All right, so we under, big bro. All right, that's what Russia is gonna be to these smaller nations, man. All right, Russia is gonna protect them, man. All right, and coming up against America, which is Babylon the Great. All right, you continue.
Right. Verse 8. After many days thou shalt be visited. In the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste, but it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them.
That's right, and we understand that land that is speaking about is the land of Israel. Okay, because we always go into it about how America is going to be destroyed, but we understand that it will be missiles that'll hit the land of Israel as well. Okay, because that land has to be cleansed. Okay, before we're able to go back there as a whole, man. All right, that land has to be cleansed, but it's gonna be built back up, man. All right, that's the difference between the land of Israel and America. The land of Israel will be built back up again after the missiles hit, but America, this place will never be built back up again. Right. You continue on.
Verse 9. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm.
That's right. The head of Russia is going to lead them to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great, man. All right. A lot of you people are going to be extremely frightened, man. This place, America, which is Babylon the Great, will be destroyed, man.
Right.
Okay, by way of ICBMs. All right. You continue on.
Verse 9. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm.
Yep.
Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land. Thou and all thy bands and many people with thee.
That's right. They're going to come up against this place, man. You continue on.
Verse 10. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind.
That's right. Things shall come into thy mind. Okay, come into the mind of who? The leader of Russia. Okay, whether that's Vladimir Putin. Okay, it could be Putin. He's in that seat right now. Whether it's him or not, we understand that evil thought is going to come into the leader of Russia, man. You continue on.
And thou shalt think an evil thought.
That's right. And what's that evil thought going to be? Send missiles to America, man, to destroy this place, pressing the button, man. All right, that's that evil thought. But when you understand who is it that's giving them that evil thought, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay, that shows you who's ultimately in control, man. All right, you continue on.
And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of the unwalled villages.
That's right, in the land of unwalled villages. We understand that's speaking about America, which is Babylon the Great, and also the land of Israel. Okay, you continue on.
I will go to them that are at rest.
That's right, man. Who's at rest more than these so-called Americans, man? All right, hold me 1 Thessalonians 5. Who's more, asleep, at rest than these so-called Americans, man? Right. These people are constantly, doing what it is that they want to do, not watching, not concerned about prophecy, all right? At ease over here, living as if they're already in the kingdom, man, all right? But we understand, man, what's coming. You continue on.
It says that dwell safely.
That dwell safely. Okay, that virgin daughter. All right, we understand this place hasn't been touched yet, man. All right, it hasn't been missiles hitting America, which is Babylon the Great, man. All right, a lot of people bomb sheltering and whatnot, man. You haven't seen that here yet, man. So a lot of these people are extremely prideful as if this place is going to continue on, as if that's going to continue on, man. Not being touched, and America and their military going around the earth being a big bad bully, man.
Right.
All right, you continue on.
Look at Rome.
Yep.
It says, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates.
That's right, and having neither bars nor gates. Okay, we understand when you just go into the history, we understand a lot of ancient world cities, they had walls surrounding the city in its entirety, man. Okay, there isn't walls surrounding America, which is Babylon the Great, in its entirety, man. And then you had that devil Trump in office, was speaking about building that wall, making America, which is Babylon the Great, great again, man. Okay, but this place is not going to be great, man.
That's right.
Okay, we understand destruction is coming to America, which is Babylon the Great, man.
That's right.
Very soon, man.
Right.
So give me that Jeremiah. Did I tell you whole son? Oh, matter of fact, no, real quick. You get that 1 Thessalonians. Okay. Real quick. Baba Kashab. All right. Just now, you good, huh? Just to go into. Yep, you got it.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 2.
Yep.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh is so coming as a thief in the night. Mm-hmm. But when they shall say peace.
But Salaki, if I can say too, a thief in the night to who? The ones of you that's not watching. All right. Give me 2nd Esdras 9th chapter. All right, start at the top. All right, because a lot of you're not watching, you sleep. All right, you're caught up in the world, you're caught up in investing, you're caught up in the generational wealth, you're caught up in being the biggest nigga to walk the streets of America. Wow. All right, a lot of you people are caught up in these things, caught up in pleasing your woman, man. All right, reread that.
Con, this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 2.
Yep.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh so coming as a thief in the night.
So the ones of you that's not watching, all right, you got it.
Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety.
That's right, and that's the spirit that these people are in, man. Right. All right, peace and safety. We're, a couple of years removed from the pandemic, all right? It was various lockdowns, social distancing, and all of that was going on. Now what they do, they lift a lot of the restrictions. A lot of people can go on vacation again. They don't got to wear their masks anymore, going back to the ball game. A lot of these people are living, man, all right? Not having to get the sticky juice, all right, and still going on about your day, man, all right? A lot of these people, are in that spirit, of peace and safety. Things are finally getting better, man. All right, you got it.
Continuing on, it says, then sudden destruction come upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
That's right, and they shall not escape, man. That's sudden destruction, man. You're going to get caught completely unaware, man. You people aren't expecting it, man. All right, we understand that very soon this damn dollar is getting ready to collapse, man. All right, you ain't going to be able to spend these FRNs anymore, man. All right, what a lot of you people are going to do, man. All right, when you can't get bailed out of the situation that you're going through, man. All right, a lot of you going to get left down here to get destroyed during World War III, man, because we understand we're approaching the time of Jacob's trouble, man. You got that 2nd Esdras 9?
But 2nd Esdras chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then, he said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
That's right. How do we do that? How do we measure the time diligently in itself? By watching, seeing what's going on around the world, seeing what's going on in the news, and doing what? Filtering it through the scriptures. Okay? That's how we measure the time diligently in itself, and we can see that we're at the end, man. All right? We understand the things that have to happen before we get delivered up out of here. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. We call ourselves the hopeful elect. You continue on.
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right. And how is it that the Lord is beginning to visit the world which he made? By way of these plagues, man. All right? Famine, pestilence, the sword. And we understand that things will intensify and escalate heading into the time of Jacob's trouble. And guess what else? The Lord sent his prophets out, man. All right? The prophets are sent out, constantly warning you, telling you of the things to come, telling you to repent. To Yahweh Ba Shem Yahweh Shah. But what a lot of you do, man, you want to continue to live, you know, the life you was living in the world, not listen, all right, doing, you know, what's good for your flesh, man, all right? But all that is going to lead to you getting destroyed, getting left down here, man, all right? You got that in Jeremiah 50?
This Jeremiah 50 and verse 9.
Yep.
And it reads, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country.
That's right, man. An assembly of great nations from the north country. Russia, okay, China, Iran, these different nations that's going to collectively come up against America, man, during World War III. Continue on.
Continuing on, it says, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. Expert man. None shall return in vain.
That's right. None shall return in vain. And those arrows are speaking about those ICBMs, man. Those missiles that we got to sign, man. All right. That's what it's speaking about. It says none shall return in vain.
That's right.
All right. So we understand once it's shot off, that's it, man. They're gonna hit their target, man. We understand, man. The spirit of the Lord will be on those missiles, man. All right. And they're gonna do a lot of damage in this upcoming war. You got that Isaiah 95, Baba Show?
Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5.
Yep.
For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
That's right. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. All right. Just look at a lot of ancient battles, man. It was a lot more up close, all right, and personal. Ligaments getting cut off, blood going all over the place, men screaming, all right? This is what was going on with a lot of ancient world battles, man. Swords and shields being used, man. You continue on.
And garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
That's right, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire, man. All right, and how is this going to be by burning and fuel of fire? Because we understand it's going to be missiles used, man. These missiles capable of going from one continent to another, man. You got that out?
All right. It's in Ezekiel 33 and verse 6.
Yep.
It says, but if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and they take any person among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
That's right, because that watchman didn't blow the trumpet. All right? By you not blowing the trumpet, warning your people, all right? We understand that that person is going to die in their iniquity. All right? But guess what, man? That blood is going to be required at your hand, man. That shows you, man, you have an important job to do, man. All right? Whether Jake want to hear or not. Give me Isaiah 30 and 9, I want to say 10. All right? Whether they want to hear or not, you got to constantly warn your people, man. All right? You continue on.
Continue on. It says, so thou, O son of man, I set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
That's right, and the watchmen are the prophets. And that's what we're constantly doing, man. Warning you, man. All right, of the things to come. You got it.
Therefore, thou shalt hear the words at my mouth and warn them from me.
That's right. The words at my mouth. So we understand this isn't our words. These are the words of the Lord. All right. We understand that we're just being used. We're just being the mouthpiece right now, man. All right. To warn our people. All right. But a lot of our people come up against us as we're just speaking our own word, just talking shit.
Right.
All right. Just saying what we want to say. No, man. We're speaking the words of the Lord. You got it. I got you.
It says, and when I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
Yep.
But his blood will I require at thy hand.
That's right. But his blood will I require at thine hand, man. So that shows you the importance of doing the work of the Lord. Okay? Right. Truly the office of a prophet, truly warning the Lord's people, man. Right. All right? You gotta understand, man. It ain't just, you ain't in it just for yourself, man. All right? Because if that's the case, man, what's the point of us coming out, man? Oh, I got it for myself. We understand the prophecies, what's coming. All right, now let me just go back in my little hole.
Right, exactly.
No, man, we understand we have a greater responsibility, man. All right, you have to warn your people, man. You can't leave Jake with any excuse. You know our people, man.
Yeah.
Jay gonna use any excuse, any loophole they can find. They gonna use it in the time of Jacob's trouble, man.
They wasn't out there. I ain't see him.
Where was they? I came every weekend.
I ain't had Wi-Fi.
Come on, Jake gonna come with that excuse, but nah. Look, we got the proof, man. We got these.
It said not hide our candle under a bushel.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's not what we gonna do, man. We showcasing our light, letting it shine, man.
Everybody
All right?
got YouTube.
Yep.
Everybody got YouTube. There's no excuse.
That's it. That's it, huh? You got your precept.
God, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1.
Yep.
I will stand upon my watch and will set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Right.
You got it.
So like the brother brought out that precept in Ezekiel 33rd chapter, and the Lord, he told us to write the vision and make it plain upon the table. A part of that vision is foreseeing the missiles being shot to this place.
Right.
All right. So us not warning the people, because it spoke of that being an iniquity.
Yeah.
All right, because the Lord commanded us to do this, man. All right, the Lord commanded us to go out to the highways and byways and tell to our people, the Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, of the judgment that's coming to this place, man.
That's right.
That's like your father telling, you know, the oldest son or middle son, no matter.
Yeah.
Yo, make sure, you know, you tell your little brothers or your little sister, I want their room clean, before I get home.
Right.
And you was playing video games all day, and then when he got home, he asking them, yo, like, didn't your brother tell him to clean up the room?
Right.
No. Now he gonna ask you, yo, did I tell you? And he be like, oh, I forgot playing. He gonna beat your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or he gonna punish you. Like,
Yep.
Yep.
Now y'all both gonna get it. Yeah, that show you, man, it's extremely serious, man. You got that out?
All right, this is Romans chapter 12 and verse 1.
Yep.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
That's right. And you see us doing that right now, man. All right, that's what we're doing literally right now, man. As you're watching, man, we're making our bodies a living sacrifice, man. Coming out here on these highways and byways, preaching His word in true sincerity, man. All right, we're out in the open, man. These damn devils can decide, you know, to roll on us as people out here wanting to harm us, man. All right, but we're doing this because we understand, man. There's work to be done, man, for the sake of the elect, man. All right, preaching His word in truth and sincerity, man. No matter how we feeling, you know, infirmities, the things we going through, financial problems. Problems in the household, man. All right, we understand this is our reasonable service, man. All right, this makes sense for us to do, man. All right, what's left for us to be doing out here in America, man, in the world?
Right.
This is the greatest thing that we could be doing right now on the earth, man. All right, this is extremely pleasing to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, got that?
Yeah, Con, this is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9.
Yep.
It says that this is let's start at verse 8. Now go write it before them in the table, like
Yep.
brought up, and note it in the book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, which is prophecy, right? It means to say before it happens, right? It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law.
If Salaki,
Yeah, you good,
if I can say, it said this is a rebellious children, because the Lord knew that 2/3 of our people isn't going to adhere to this word, man. That's why He called them rebellious. Because He knew that even if I tell them the judgment that's coming to this place, who you are, so on, his name, so on and so forth, they still won't take heed to what's coming. Man.
Con.
And then, man, that show you, man, Jake, 2/3 just gotta go, man.
Yeah.
You gonna have every opportunity. You have every opportunity to come back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, taking advantage of the grace period and righteousness, man. But a lot of y'all are continuing to forsake and turn your back on this word, man. All right, you got it.
It says that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
That's right, and that's the spirit that the wicked of our people are in. That's the spirit 2/3 are in. Don't prophesy right things unto us. Tell me what I want to hear. Tell me about me, okay? How I can get better in this place, man. All right, while Esau is continuing to rule, man. All right, that's the spirit that they're in. You continue on.
Tell me about Jesus. Tell
Come
me,
on.
you know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna do that, man. You got it.
It says, see not in the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things.
Yeah, everything is gonna keep going how it's going. All right, you don't gotta worry about Jacob's trouble.
Ooh.
That's what they want to hear, man.
Ooh.
They want to hear these smooth things, man. All right, the prosperity doctrine. You got it.
Prophesy deceits.
Yep, prophesy deceits, man. No Jacob's trouble, no RFID help. All right, you don't gotta worry about this place getting destroyed.
Right.
They want to hear deceits. We're not gonna do that, man. We're gonna tell you the truth. Whether you hear for bear, getting the blood off our hands. We're telling you the RFID help is the MOTB. All right, this dollar will collapse. You won't be able to buy or sell without taking that C-HIP. If you take it, you will be destroyed. Right. And we're constantly warning our people, telling them don't take it. We're telling you America will be destroyed. Right. We're telling you our Lord Yahweh shall return with an innumerable amount of angels and the chariots with him, man. Right. All right, we're telling you that our enemy is getting ready to come down with great wrath pursuing to Revelation 12 and 12. Right. We're telling you all these things. We're not going to prophesy the seats until you just to make a nigga feel good, man.
Right.
All right?
Exactly.
We ain't going to do that. You got that precept?
All right. This is Proverbs 13 and verse 13. Whosoever despises the word shall be destroyed.
That's right. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed. And that's plain, man. When you despise something, we understand what that means. You hate it. Right. You look down upon it. And that's how y'all look towards the words of the Lord, man. All right? And that's going to get you destroyed out here. You got it.
But he that feareth the commandments shall be rewarded.
That's right. But he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. And the ones that truly fear the commandment of Yahweh Yahweh Shah are the elect. And they will be rewarded, man. They will be protected and delivered, man. All right? Very soon, man. You got it.
All right. Continuing on, it says, the law of the wise is a fountain of life. To depart from the snares of death. Good understanding giveth favor, but the way of transgression is hard.
That's it. Hold that real quick. You got something real quick?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get
that
first.
Get that Jeremiah, then we'll get there. 49, 12, 49.
Okay. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 12.
Yep, just to show you, you know, why it is that we're in the position that we're in, because a lot of Jakes, you know, are asked, like, why are we at the bottom? Why, you know, the so-called white man ruling over us? You know, why we in the ghettos? All right, we got the answer for you. You got it.
It says, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba Yahushua, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
That's right, and we understand that it wasn't, hold me on Lamentation 4 and 21. All right, we understand that it wasn't our judgment to drink of the cup. But why is it that we had to drink of the cup? Because we broke the covenant of the Heavenly Father. So these curses came upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, which are the Hebrew Israelites. That's why you see our enemies are ruling over us, man. That's why you see we're at the bottom. That's why you see these curses came upon our people, because we broke the covenant of the Heavenly Father. We moved the Lord's wrath, man. Right. All right, so we're going through our punishment, man. That's why we're in the position that we're in right now, man. All right? We're the Lord's chosen people, man, above all these other nations. Right. The only nation the Lord cares about and loves, man. Right. All right? So we understand, man, that there's a certain way that we're supposed to carry ourselves on the earth, man. All right? Being a great example in the sight of these other nations, man. You got it.
It says, for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it.
Oh yeah, and you can see that we drunk the cup. Now all you gotta do is look at us, man. You can see we drunk the cup. We far from our land. We all the way in the Western Hemisphere, man. We drunk of that cup, man. It was nothing we can do about it, man. All right, it wasn't because of one person or two people, man. We got punished as a nation, man. Right. All right, you got it.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Well, Esau go unpunished, man. All right, even though we know, you know, we had to go through, but will he get away for the things he done? Right. You got it.
Thou shalt not go unpunished.
You ain't gonna go unpunished, man. Nigga, you ain't gonna slide through the cracks. All right, you got it.
But thou shalt surely drink of it.
But thou shalt surely drink of it, man. All right, and we understand you're gonna receive double that cup. So the curse that was put on us will be put on our enemies. All right, you're gonna go into captivity, and after you serve your time in captivity, you're gonna be rounded up and burnt off the face of the earth, pursuant to Obadiah the 18th verse, man. All right, that's what's gonna happen. That's prophecy, man. That is. All right, you got it.
All right, this is Lamentation 4 and verse 21.
Yep.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
That's right. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, man. That's what we always tell you, man. Rejoice and be glad. You know, go on vacation, max out your credit cards, man. All right, go on and enjoy your last few moments in rulership, man. All right, because it's going downhill for you devils from here on out.
Word.
You got it.
That dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked.
That's right, man. So we understand your shame is going to be shown. All right, you devils are being exposed. All right, and you're going to have to drink of their cup. You're going to receive double. So you're not going to get away with anything that you have done, man. All right, and we understand that we're going to be found in the hands of the thief. All right, when our Lord Yahweh shall return, we're going to be found here in America, which is Babylon the Great. All right, with you damn devils. All right, ruling. All right, constantly oppressing our people, trying to fulfill your New World Order plans, man. All right, you got it.
Continuing on, it says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished.
That's right. You got it.
O daughter of Zion.
O daughter of Zion, man. The punishment of our iniquity is accomplished, man. All right, so we understand that our people will never go into captivity ever again, man. This is the last go-round, man. Right. All right, you got it.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
That's right. He will discover thy sins. All right. And the scripture goes into it. Revelation was that 18:5. For Salakia, but it goes into it about for her sins have reached unto heaven. Right. Roughly paraphrasing, man. All right, so all the wickedness of America, which is Babylon the Great, all right, all the wickedness, that's going on here is being reported back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. And this place has a negative report under the rulership, under the authority of Esau Edom, man. Yeah. All right, and we understand, man, you damn devils never showed our people any mercy. You got a perpetual hatred against our people pursuant to Ezekiel 35:5. So we understand, man, that you're about to get judged, man. All right, we understand that you damn devils are getting ready to go into captivity, man. You're being exposed, man. Daily, more and more things are coming out about you damn devils, man. All right, and like I just mentioned about how y'all going to captivity, starting with the elites of you damn devils, man. All right, y'all gonna be the first fruits in the captivity. You got your precept.
This Psalms chapter 11. I'll start at verse 5. It says, the Lord Yahweh trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and in horrible tempests. This shall be their portion of their cup.
Ooh, and that's what's coming to you damn devils, man. All right? We understand that matter of fact, let's get this out the way, man. Yeah. There's no Edomite that can be saved, man. Right. No Edomite can be saved. And every single one of you Edomites that's left down here in America, which is Babylon the Great, when those missiles hit, you're going to get destroyed with America, man.
Because Scripture said the Lord hate him.
Yep.
He said he hates Esau. That's true. So why would you save somebody that you hate?
Right.
It doesn't make sense. And in this precept, it said his soul hateth the wicked. Therefore, he's gonna make it rain fire and brimstone.
That's it.
All right, so especially here in America, man, no Edomite is making it out.
That's right.
Ain't no crawling up out of holes and hiding. Every single Edomite to the T, to the last one, is gonna die here in America, man.
Right.
That's right.
Or try to join on because they got a black friend.
Right.
Yeah. Man, it's not gonna happen, man, and rightfully so, man. All right, y'all are not gonna receive any mercy. When has the so-called white man showed mercy to anybody, man?
Right.
Really? He's not even merciful towards himself, man. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Towards his own people, man, they're mistreated, man. And a lot of you, man, it's gonna be a lot of lower level Edomites that's gonna hate you elites in the kingdom, man. Yeah. All right, they ain't really get to enjoy their blessing, man. All right, a lot of them are worse off than Jake right now, man. Yeah. Come on now, you got that precept?
Amos chapter 9, verse 8.
Yep.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai power, are upon the sinful kingdom.
And what's the eyes of the Lord? The angels. All right? We understand the Lord has his angels in the chariots completely surrounding this place in its entirety, reporting everything back to him, man. That's right. All right? That's why the scripture goes to it about how the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Okay? You can read it from the top again.
Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai power, are upon the sinful kingdom.
So we understand, like I just mentioned, the Lord has his angels, all right, surrounding this place, reporting everything back to him, all right, and this place has a negative report with you damn devils in rulership, man. You got it.
And I will destroy it from off of the face of the earth.
That's right, and I will destroy you from off the face of the earth, man, all right? Speaking about America, you got it.
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
That's right. Why is that? Because there's a remnant, okay, that the Lord will protect and deliver. That's why the house of Jacob will not be utterly destroyed.
But he shall be saved out of it.
Yeah, but he shall, the water. But he shall, hold me, matter of fact, give me Romans 9. around the 20th. I got you. You got it out.
For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted.
That's right.
in
We
the
understand
sieve.
that sifting is going on right now, man. All right, you continue on.
Like corn is sifted in the sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
That's right, and shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. And we understand that's speaking about the elect, man. All right, because the Lord will protect and deliver the elect, man. If we be a part of that number, we don't have anything to worry about, man. All right, we understand through, the time of Jacob's trouble, we know we got to go through it, okay? But the elect, they're going to be tested, all right? They're going to be purified. They're going to get delivered up out of this place, man. You got that?
This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 26. It reads, and it shall come to pass that in the
27,
it says 27, it says, Asa also cried concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea.
That's right. Though the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, all right? Just to put that in perspective, you go to a beach, you look at, even if you got a handful of sand, you can't count all that sand, man. Right. So that shows you that there's a lot of Israelites on the earth, man. Our people are innumerable. You got it?
Okay. It says, a remnant shall be saved.
That's right. A remnant shall be saved, man. All right? Back to what we was going to, the elect, man. We see these different scriptures going into it about the Lord is going to protect and deliver, saving the elect, man. All right? But you have to believe, you have to have faith to know that the Lord is going to do it, man. All right? You got to continue to be diligent, continuing to be faithful until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. All right? Give me Psalms, the 91st chapter. And you can start at the top. You got something?
That was
What matter of fact, you Amos? Oh, get 8 and 11.
Fine.
8 and 11 real quick.
Amos chapter 8, verse 11. And it says, behold, the days come, says the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land.
That's right.
Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
That's right. Even though we know that it will be a famine as far as food shortages, but more importantly, there will be a famine of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Okay, and that's what you're gonna need to get up out of this place, man. All right, we understand, man. We're at the end, man. Very soon we ain't gonna be able to come out on the highways and byways anymore, man. Warning you, telling you all the things you need to know, giving you these breakdowns. Very soon you ain't gonna be able to go on the internet. All right, go on YouTube and watch these lessons. All right, get the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures. Yeah. That's why it's very important to seek the Lord while He may be found.
Yeah, because people not taking advantage.
Yep.
Jake is known for having the spirit of procrastination.
Yeah.
And this is the last thing that you want to procrastinate on, man.
That's a fact.
This is the last thing in the world that you want to procrastinate and say, oh, I'll get to it later.
Right.
Hey, that's a Sirach. Hey, you get that Sirach 5 and 7.
Yep. That's a beautiful point, man. This is not what you want to be procrastinating about. Oh, nah, I do see them, but my job, these bills, I ain't really got the time to be going out.
That's awesome.
All right, come on, man. That's a beautiful point. That's extremely awful, man. All right, you got it.
Romans 13 and 11.
Yep.
It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Yep.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
That's right. Our salvation is nearer than we believe. Okay? And we can see right now that it's close. All right? We speak about it, man, like, hey, man, we almost out of here.
Right.
It's closer than that, man.
Yeah, for real.
Because it said that it's nearer than we believe. And we believe it's close.
Right.
Like, man, these last few things pop up.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's closer than what we believe, man. That's faith boosting, man.
For real.
For us to keep going and to realize, like, damn, man, we still out here. We still enduring. We still believing, man. It could pop off at any time now, bro. All right? And you want to be found doing the work, man. Found still believing, all right? Doing the things that's required of you, man. All right? Because a lot of you are going to be out here not knowing what to do, not knowing who to call on, man.
Right.
Not knowing what the hell is going on, man. When all hell break loose out here, man. Somebody hold me Zechariah, the 14th chapter. All right, get your precept.
This is
14,
Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 and verse 7.
Yep.
Make no tarry to turn to the Lord.
That's right. Don't make no tarry. Don't delay turning to the Lord. What's Isaiah 55 and 6? Seek ye the Lord while He may be found. All right? And you see us still out here, so you can see that the Lord is still able to be found. You got it.
And put not off from day to day.
Yep, like the brother just went into. You know, Jake loved to procrastinate, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll do it tomorrow. Nah, I'll go out next week. I'll go out next month. I'll go out when I get back in town. All right? And that's
I'll go out when it warm back up.
Yeah, when it warm back. Oh man, don't get them.
That's
Yeah,
false.
man.
NCAA
Guys
option.
like that, man. Yep, when it warm back up, you know, my feet are swell when it's too cold. Y'all type of excuses, man. You got it.
God, continuing on, it says, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
That's right. While you thinking that it's all good out here, man. Nah, I'm good. I'ma just lay low and do what I gotta do, man. I still got stuff to take care of, man. All right? While you feeling good, like, all right, I'm good right now, man. Things done got better. Suddenly, man. All right? Reread that.
God, this is Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7.
Yep.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord,
Yep.
and put not off from day to day.
Yep.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
Suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, man. All right? You people are, man, y'all don't understand. If you truly understood, you'll be out here, man.
For real.
All right? Y'all about to get caught completely off guard, man. All right? Knowing like, oh man, I ain't know.
Bro.
Hey man, hey, we understand this word is out, man.
Right.
Ain't no excuse, man. You got it.
Continuing on, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
That's right.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
That's right, and perish in the day of vengeance, man. All right? That's what's coming, man. We're constantly warning you, man.
Right.
Telling you, speaking about the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Telling you how bad it's about to get, man. Telling you about the checkpoints. All right, martial law getting declared. This dollar collapsing, man.
Right.
America getting invaded, man. People getting put to death in the streets, man. We're constantly warning you of these things, man. So it's going to be justified when judgment come on you, man. You got that precept.
Yeah, and you brought out earlier
Yep.
peace. When they shall say peace and safety.
Yep.
Then sudden destruction come upon them like travail upon a woman with child.
Mm-hmm.
That is like from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And it was the spirit, my rib. Spirit had my rib put on the Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Right. One of my
That's
favorite
crazy.
movies.
I just
Bruh,
watched that.
That's spirit, right? And you know, there's all type of different pestilences and shit out here. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if it's gonna be zombies, but hey, it might be. But in the beginning of the movie, she had went to work. She just came for work. The bitch didn't even shower, bro. Right?
Yeah.
That's showing you how comfortable people is. I mean, you know, you might be just tired as hell.
Yeah.
But she think everything all good, and then just like that, boom, the whole fucking world shattered, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody around her is all dead. All communities. But you walk outside, burn cars and shit, crash into the.
Yeah.
And the apostles said that. Well, I remember growing up as a kid hearing them say that. He said one day it's gonna be just like going to work.
Yeah.
And then, boom, everything just start exploding right in front of your eye. People just start dropping dead. Suddenly.
It's just gonna pop off. Yep.
Suddenly.
You got.
If I can add to the brother's point,
Yeah.
we seen how suddenly the things changed in 2020.
Right.
We seen like they say, oh, everybody go work from home.
Yeah.
They said it was just that one. It was like 2 days.
Right.
It was like NBA shut off, NFL.
Yep.
All
Right.
sports was shut
Right.
down. That was quick.
Suddenly.
Everybody was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
See, it was like season canceled. We was like,
Yeah,
what the
you're right.
jobs are shutting down.
And I don't think that ever happened before too.
Dang,
I don't
man.
think they ever.
No.
Yeah, they ever did that
That's
before.
all we
Man.
That's all we thought it was.
About to start
Yep.
Not
saying
since
that
it's
when they
started.
And then it didn't really even pop off at that point. You know what I'm saying? We understand with certain things getting put together. How much more when it's really here?
Right.
When it's really here. And this ain't no.
When the food really out the grocery store, like, oh,
Right.
Yeah.
For real.
You
Yep.
took the words right out of my mouth. Man. I was just thinking like,
Beautiful.
but that was only a beta test. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? Like a lot of times they do small tests. They'll give a little bit because you can make an accurate measurement on how people are going to respond just by introducing a little bit into it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
But when it pop off,
Yeah. Ain't no going back. Yep. You got that precept. You got it out.
Zechariah 14:1. Behold, the day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee.
That's right, man. During the time of Jacob's trouble, man, people are gonna be out here getting robbed, assaulted, you know, getting anything that's useful took from them, man. All right, shoes, clothes, peanuts, whatever you got on you, man, getting took from you. This is what's gonna be going on when it really pop off, man. During the time of Jacob's trouble, you got it.
For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken.
Yeah, and the city shall be taken, man. What's gonna happen? We understand, man. It's gonna be checkpoints. Martial law is gonna be declared, man. The military will be in these cities. You got it.
In the house, in the house, rifled, and the woman ravished.
Yep. So we understand, man. It's gonna be people getting their doors kicked in, getting their goods took, and there's gonna be women out here getting raped. All right. You continue on.
It says, "And the woman ravished, and half of the city shall go forth into captivity."
What did that sound like? And half of the city shall go forth into captivity. All right, it's gonna be people. Yeah, there's gonna be people getting thrown in these FEMA camps.
Right.
All right, getting took out of their houses, man, thrown in the back of trucks,
Right.
getting hauled off.
Yeah.
That's what's coming. You got it.
And the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city.
That's right. The rest of the people shall not be cut off from the city, man. So we understand that's what's coming to this place during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. It's gonna be people hiding out, all right, hiding within, bushes, all right.
Yeah.
The scripture go into it about how a man shall desire to hear another man's voice,
Right.
roughly paraphrasing, man. All right, it's gonna get that bad out here, but we understand even during that time, the Lord is gonna protect His elect, man.
Yeah.
All right, they're gonna be hid in that time, man. All right, we understand it's gonna be a standard that's gonna be lifted for the elect, pursuant to Isaiah 59 and 19, man.
Yeah.
All right, if we want to get that, and we'll go ahead and switch out.
What was it, Isaiah?
Yep, 59 19. Yep, and we're constantly warning you, man. We went into it, about all the different things that's coming to this place, telling you to seek the Lord while He may be found. We're constantly out here, making our bodies a living sacrifice, pursuant to Romans 12, all right?
Yeah.
Doing everything that's required of us, man. Jake is about to be left without any excuse, man. We're telling you anything you need to know, man. All right? We got the answers. You got that?
This is Isaiah 59 and verse 19.
Yep.
So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west,
And what's in the west? America, which is Babylon the Great, in the western hemisphere, you got it.
and his glory from the rising of the sun.
That's right, we understand the sun rises in the east. You got it.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood.
And who's the enemy? All right, Esau, Edom. All right, in the militaries, there's going to be joined with this damn devil. All right, you got it. These other nations, you got it.
The spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him.
That's right, man. So when the enemy come in like a flood, that's standard, all right? When you go into it, it goes into divine intervention. That is going to be lifted for the elect of the nation of Israel. The Lord is going to make a way for the elect to escape, man. So we done went through it all, all these things is coming to America, but we understand that the elect will be protected and delivered, man. And it will be certain brothers that will receive spiritual powers that will be able to get busy in that day, man. With that said, let the next person step up and speak.
You host Rock 39. Sorry, time.
This is Sirach chapter 39, and we start at verse 1, and it says, "But he that is given his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof,
That's right.
will seek out the wisdom of the ancients, and be occupied in prophecy."
That's right, man. That's what we're doing, man. We're being occupied in the law and prophecies, man. All right, we dedicated, giving up, our lives for this, man. All right, to be able to, like the brother was going into, to be able to warn the people and ultimately save ourselves, man. All right, so we made that sacrifice in order to be saved by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai and to glorify His name, man.
God. Verse 2, he will keep the sayings of the renowned men.
He will keep the sayings of the renowned men. That's why we have these accounts, these different accounts in the scriptures, and we keep continuing to tell them, man. The stories of Moses, Abraham, Isaac, Paul, Peter, the disciples. We are those same men, back in the flesh today, man. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. All right? So we keep those stories alive, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
All right? You can't put off this book. All right? That was it on that second
A
verse.
little bit more.
Keep going.
It says,
Down to like 17 or 18.
it says, "And where subtle parables are, he will be there also."
And where subtle parables are, he will be there also, man. All right, so the secrets that's in this book, verse 15. The secrets that was in this book, is revealed to his servants, man. Why? Because his servants are the ones who's going to tell the people the foreshadowing of things that's coming, man.
That's right.
All right, the missiles. You know who Russia is, who China is. You know who these different nations of people are, who's all going to come against America, man. All right? So the Lord revealed those prophecies to his servants to be able to tell these people those things, man.
Right.
All right? Or else they'll be blinded.
One of those subtle parables is the beast.
Yep, the
In this
beast.
system.
Yep.
You know, when you hear about a dragon or a beast with 7 heads and 10 horns,
You're
some
thinking of
people-
a literal dragon.
But see, the secrets, understanding this NATO and EU, that's revealed to the servants, the prophets.
That's revealed into his servants, man. All right, to be able to actually dive into it and break it down, man.
That's right.
All right, that's why I think we were speaking of that last week about when I think the brother Dawid mentioned it when you ask a pastor or a preacher, you know, about Revelation. Oh, we don't touch that.
He said that's sealed.
Yeah, it's sealed. You know, well, it was loosened by Yahweh Shai,
It
man.
says that if they opened the book, they would have read that.
They would have read that. All right.
Assholes, bro.
So that's why Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai told us to give our minds to the prophecies and the law of this book, man.
Yeah.
All right, because you literally, you know, accomplishing his will.
That's right.
You know, skip down to verse 15.
Khan, this is the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, verse 15, and it says, "Magnify his name
Magnify his name. Keep going.
and show forth his praises with songs of your lips, and with harps, and in praising him ye shall say after this manner." Verse 16, "All the works of the Lord are exceeding good, and whatsoever he commandeth shall be accomplished in due season."
That's right, man. It says all the works, man.
All over.
So even going down to the destruction of this place is great works from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
All right, it's gonna be it's beautiful, man. You know, it's gonna be a glorious thing when this place is destroyed, man, and his prophets are brought up, you know, raised up to where they get the respect. You know, Yahweh Shai get his respect.
Facts.
Yahweh get his respect.
Facts.
You know,
Facts.
that's all the work. Let me read that again, Baba Shai.
Khan, this
Read
is
verse 15 and 16.
Khan, I got you.
Khan.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, verse 39, verse 15. It says, "Magnify his name and show forth his praises with the songs of your lips."
Magnify his name and show forth his praises with the songs of your lips, man. This is a song that we're singing. All right, a beautiful song. All right, that only those that the Lord gave that frequency to be able to get in line with it is gonna hear, man. Everybody else is off tune. All right, keep going.
Khan, and it says, "And with harps and in praising him ye shall say after this manner, all the works of the Lord are exceedingly good, and whatsoever he commanded shall be accomplished in due season."
That's right, man. Everything that the Lord commanded is going to be accomplished in due season, man. You know, so at an appointed time, man. All right, everything is on the time of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man, not ours. So just like the brother, you know, was speaking of how Jake like to procrastinate and put off day to day because they on their own time. You know, the Lord said he's coming. Somebody holds 2 Peter 3 and 9 too. You can get that Psalms 50. Just get that 2 Peter 3 and 9. I got you.
This is Psalm, verse 5 or verse 15.
15.
God, this is Psalms chapter 50, verse 15. Psalms chapter 50, verse 15. "And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me." Psalms chapter 50, verse 15. "And call upon me in the day of trouble."
It says, "Call upon me in the day of trouble." Why wouldn't the Lord give us his name and then tell us to call on him. You know, it doesn't add up. That's why the Lord revealed unto us His name, man. All right, so we can call upon it in the day of trouble.
Right.
All right, or else everybody will be lost.
Right.
All right, let's like putting 1 + 1 = 2, man.
Right. And
You know,
then,
it's
and
simple.
then when the miracles are done or powerful, wonderful works,
Right.
we're gonna have to glorify the name as well.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh, what power have done this?
Yep.
And we just gonna be saying, oh,
Exactly. I think Paul and Peter did that, man. When they was taken out of jail and prison, you know, and they went out and started prophesying and telling the people how they did it. They was glorifying the Father, man. They said, we didn't do that.
Right.
It was the Lord who got us out, man. You know? So that's the same thing with us, man. Anything that a man of the Lord do, he gives reverence to the Heavenly Father, man.
Right. Yeah.
All right?
And
That's
not to
simple.
and not to himself, because we have the proper pronunciation of
Exactly.
Nathaniel Ba, but
Exactly.
we don't have the proper pronunciation of the God of the universe.
Right. Hey, come on, man. That's like,
Okay.
come on, bro.
Wow.
that's crazy.
Wow.
This is Matthew 5:16, and it reads, "Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works
Yep.
and glorify your Father which is in heaven."
That they may see your good works
And glorify your Father which is in heaven.
and glorify. Get somebody grab glorify in the blue letter. Man.
Yeah. And see, that's why we we always give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Because just like the Lord do good works, He can do evil works for you. Not like look what He did when Moses didn't get Him the glory. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't go into the promised land, so the Lord will jack you up too.
Look what he did to Herod.
Yeah.
Herod didn't give him the glory, and Herod dropped dead that day,
Yeah.
that moment.
The
How
Lord,
worms drop
he'll
dead.
take one of your kids out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Say, oh, really?
Okay.
You did that? Okay.
Right.
How about this? Did you do that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And like you said, it'd be justified, man. You know, everything that the Lord does is good.
Yeah. Right.
You know, everything, man,
Everything is right.
is right.
For real.
He's a just power.
His eyes too pure to behold iniquity.
Yeah.
I should to behold iniquity, man. All right, so once you start going against the grain and against everything that the scriptures say, and that's why the Lord gave us the spirit to be able to discern.
Right.
You know, because once you start going against the grain, then we know that the spirit ain't dealing with you, man.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
because the scriptures clearly tells us that we gotta glorify His name, call on His name. Why wouldn't He give us His name, man? That's confusion.
Yeah.
All right, you got that?
Yeah, go ahead. This is glorified. It's G1392. It says to think, suppose, be of
Bring it down a
opinion,
little bit.
to praise, extol, magnify, celebrate, to honor, do honor, hold in honor, to make glorious, adorn with lust, clothed with splendor, to impart glory to something, render it excellence, to make renowned, render illustrious.
Because the name of the Lord was taken out of the earth. All right?
Right.
So in order for His name to be established, He used His servants, the prophets, to be able to extol and magnify His name.
That's right.
All right? That's why we going to continue to call on Yahweh Ba Shem Yahweh Shai, man, like the brother got the sign up. Yahweh, which is the Heavenly Father, who people ignorantly call God.
That's right.
His name means He exists.
Right.
Or He is. Yahweh Shai, who people ignorantly call Jesus Christ, His name means He delivers, man.
Right.
All right? Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew tongue, man. All right? There's no other way around it.
God, that's right.
Okay? So we're going to continue to glorify and to magnify those names to where they will extol in the earth, man. We see that.
Because even Bishop Nathaniel Ba on that video that he did, what was that, back in like the early 90s or something, or mid 90s, he spoke about the vow imposition on the Hebrew, which came from the Khazarians. It came in the 8th century AD. So you don't pronounce the Hebrew. Oh, some people call it Yahweh.
Right.
Some people call it Yahweh. Well, some people are wrong,
Yeah.
and some people are right.
Right.
And it's not a it's a yay or a nay, man.
Well, here's the thing, right? And it's from, and I want about Salakia because I didn't say the word was Greek. And it says doxazo, right? And it says because you said what you said just now. Well, it says to
That's the Greek word for what?
Glorified.
Glorified, yeah.
But it says to make renown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make renown. It says render illustrious.
Yeah.
To illustrate it.
Yeah.
To
That's a
make
light,
it plain upon
illustrious.
tables.
Illustrious.
Table.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Wow.
So that goes against everything that he said, right? That you can call him whatever you want, and that different ways to say it. Goes against all of that because it says to illustrate it.
Yeah.
I got something real quick.
Facts.
This is Sirach chapter 17, verse 10. No, I'll say verse 9. Verse 9. He gave them to glory in his marvelous acts forever, that they might declare his works with understanding, and the elect shall praise his holy name.
The elect shall praise his holy name.
That's
man.
why.
The elect, a remnant, a remnant out of Israel, man.
Yeah.
144,000, man. And the 1/3 is those are going to be the ones that praise his holy name. All right? So like we're not expecting everybody to call on those names, man.
That makes sense.
All right?
That makes sense.
Everybody ain't going to call on it. All right? But those of you that do, in sincerity, it's going to be the ones that's going to be saved, which is the elect.
Yeah.
All right? The elect shall praise his holy name, man. All right? So the man who you see pushing the correct doctrine, telling you what the RFID chip is, all right? Those are going to be the ones that fall into that lot of salvation, man. All right? Anybody else outside of that is going to be doomed to death, man.
Yeah.
All right? It's plain and simple. The Lord has no gray areas. He gives you an A or B, man.
Yeah.
Red pill or the blue pill, man.
Yeah.
All right? Which one are you choosing?
Yeah.
It's important you said sincerity too, because we understand it's many out there that know how to pronounce the name, but not praising the name in sincerity.
Yeah.
Not working in that name in sincerity. They know the salute just like they said fluently, just as you. How about Shmi al Shabrakatah?
Yeah.
And that'd be a stumbling block unto yourself.
Yeah. By thy words thou should be justified, and by thy words thou should be condemned. Oh, so you know the name.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But you
So
saying
why
Jesus
you
Christ.
ain't telling the people what?
Why you not teaching
the
that?
MOTB is?
Right.
Why you not doing that?
You got Christ on your shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, why you got Christ on your shirt?
Right.
But you know the name.
Or you know
though.
the name, but you still telling people his name is Christ.
Right.
It's confusion, man. See, the Lord's not dealing with that, man.
Right.
All right? And a lot of you people is going to get destroyed, man.
But when somebody dies, it's like, oh shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
he was just the most righteous thing ever.
Right.
You know? No, man. See, that's why the Lord said in the book of Corinthians that the saints shall judge the people, roughly paraphrasing, man. All right? Because he's, like I said before, he's given us the spirit to be able to discern the spirits on these people, man.
Yeah.
Right. All right?
Yeah.
Right from wrong.
Right.
All right? So when somebody come up to us and tell us anything other than what the scripture is saying, we're able to debunk it, man. Right off the muscle, man.
Yeah.
All right? Because our office is going to be magnified just as Yahweh Bashim Shai is going to be magnified, man. The prophets, the elect office is going to be magnified, man.
Yeah.
All right? You got that. Get your person in.
Is there more on that?
No, that was it.
No, go ahead.
All right, this is Acts 4, and I'm going to start at verse 11. You know, because the brother had mentioned, some people say it this way and some people say it that way.
Right.
Now, but this is what the scriptures say.
Exactly.
This is Acts 4 and 11. It says, "This is the stone which was set at naught of you builders, which is become the head of the corner. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved."
That's right, man. There's no other name. All right? There's no other name given among men, which shows you that the name was given unto us, whereby we must be saved, man.
Yeah.
All right? So stop. Jake like to make things harder than what it is, man. The name was given to us.
It was.
Simple. All right? And it's in the Hebrew language. All right? Because that's the original tongue.
Yeah.
That's the original language. The first language that was spoken on earth was Hebrew, man.
Yeah.
All right?
He was a Hebrew Israelite.
He was a Hebrew Israelite, man. So why would his name be anything other than the Hebrew tongue?
And then in the preface of Sirach, it says, a language spoken translated to another does not have the same force. So it has that has no power. And then when you start looking into the names, like you find out that the Gms, that name is actually a Greek name. It's a Greek title. So what are you talking about?
And then the 1611 don't even got the J in it. Y'all are some really modern Israelites.
So how are you supposed to how are you supposed to distinguish that? It's showing you right then and there that whatever name that's in here was not the actual name, that the name is hidden.
Yeah.
So even if you know, like the brother said, even if you know the name and you call upon the name and you're not sincere, the name really ain't got no power in your mouth.
Yeah.
It doesn't, man.
Yeah.
You're not anything that you do is not giving credit to the actual Heavenly Father, man.
Right.
All right, because that's not his name. All right, you got that.
Yep. This is Sirach chapter 44, verse 1. Let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begot us. It says the Lord have brought great glory by them through his great power from the beginning.
Man, that's mad. Slocky, reread that again,
Sirach chapter 44, verse 2. The Lord have brought great glory by them through his great power.
Through his great power, man. All right? So that means all the credit that anybody does under the name of Yahweh Ba Shai goes back to him. All right? The Lord, he's getting sick and tired of being disrespected from his creations, man.
He's sick of it.
He's sick of it, man. He's fed up. That's why the brother Kalia quoted that precept in Revelation the 18th chapter, man. The sins of the earth has reached into the heavens. Cause why? Because the Lord is not getting credit.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Try to tell somebody the name and they scoff, or they don't hear it.
Right, they doing skits.
Yeah, they want to do a skit or forget it. You know, but when anything, the scriptures say, what's that in Sirach? In the day of prosperity, man, it's basically like forgetful.
Yeah, we can get it.
Yeah, if you get that, I don't want to misquote
Yeah,
it.
that's a good scripture.
You know, the Lord he's sick and tired of getting disrespected by his creation,
Yeah, he's
man.
tired of that shit.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Sirach chapter 11, verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction.
There's a forgetfulness of affliction in the day of prosperity, man. Your thoughts are mainly towards yourself. All right? The credit you give is towards yourself, man. All right? Because you so-called living good, man.
Yeah.
All right? You have no intentions on giving credit to the Heavenly Father, man, and the Son. Right? That's a sign of disrespect. You know?
Yeah.
The Lord reached out, like the scripture saying in the book of Isaiah, I think the 60. The Lord reached out his hand, you basically smacked it away. You know? You keep going.
Because look, and also too, it's easy to do comedy skits, you know, not acknowledge the name while the affliction is not here. It's easy to do that, you know?
Yeah.
It says, and in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity.
See, that's where it get real. Yeah. In that day of affliction, man. The scriptures say, what manner of person are you be, man?
Yeah.
You know? In the time of affliction, what kind of man are you, man? The elect is gonna ask for help.
Exactly.
You know, we gonna call on those names, man.
Exactly.
You know, we gonna ask for help. We gonna ask for guidance.
Right.
You know, we gonna ask for the Spirit to be with us, man. All right. But in the day of affliction, now all you scoffers, or you ones who want to forget, you know, or just want to live your luxurious lifestyle, now you want to try to call on the name, man. The Lord said he ain't gonna hear it.
That ain't gonna work because they didn't keep the word of his patience.
Yep.
They didn't suffer for his name. They took the easy way out. Oh, everybody calls him Jesus Christ. I just be like all these other Gentiles.
Yep.
Right.
You're not going to be able to. He's not going to answer you in the time of trouble.
Right, you didn't stand stiffly for the name of the Lord.
Yep. You ain't stand
folded.
Yeah.
You folded.
Yeah, you obviously folded. Right.
Yeah, you folded.
Damn, folded.
You know, that's lame, man.
That's very lame.
You know,
Very lame.
that's being a follower of the masses, man.
Right. That's
You know, we're known as the outcasts. All right, we ain't like everybody else, man. Through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So when we stand and we call on the name boldly, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we don't care what people think. That's
right.
You know, you got something. Go ahead,
I got
bro.
one too.
You got one too.
Yeah.
This is the Epistle of St. Mark.
Pick up a little bit.
You got to talk up this card.
Come close to the camera.
Hey, I got y'all. This is the Gospel according to St. Mark chapter 8, verse 38. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels.
That's fire, man. Yeah, the Lord's gonna be ashamed of you because you was ashamed of him.
That was it.
Damn.
All right, reread that again,
Yeah,
Papa
please.
Bashar.
Please.
Damn.
This is St. Mark chapter 8, verse 38. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels.
That's right, man. The Lord, because you ashamed of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua when Yahushua returns with his angels and with his glory and his power, you're going to feel it.
And what he said, and my words?
And his words, him and his words, man.
Damn.
All right? That shows you, man, the Lord ain't looking for everybody.
That's right.
You know, it's only a select few, man. So while you got the time, while you got the grace period, hey, get your ass right, man.
Right.
We Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Right. And time is running short, man. Yeah. Every day the prophecies speed up even more. Yeah, you know, every day we're showing you that the windows of repentance are closing. And at first we were saying, hey, you got time. But now time is running down, man. We about to be there real soon.
Yep. That's right. And that's why the brother I was mentioning that point, close up the breaches thereof, man. That time, that window is closing, man.
I got one for you. This is Luke. It's about 3 or 4 verses. Luke chapter 13, verse 24. Strive to enter in at the straight gate, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. Verse 25. When once the master of the house is risen up and has shut to the door, and ye begin to stand without and to knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. And he shall answer and say unto you, I know you not whence ye are. Verse 26. Then shall ye begin to say, we have eaten and drunk in thy presence, and thou hast taught in our streets. Verse 27. But he shall say, I tell you, I know you not whence ye are. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity.
All ye workers of iniquity, man. Right. All right. The Lord gonna say, I know you not, man. Woo. All right, because you didn't have that respect when it was all good and dandy in the world, man. Right. You know, when you able to go to your job, man. Yeah. You know, when you able to go to your girl, your rib house. Right. When you able to go to the beach. Right. You know? Right. You ain't thinking about the Lord.
Think about the Lord.
You know? But now when you can't do none of that, when Esau on your ass,
now you want to call.
Now you want to go knock on the door. The true name.
The true name.
Now you want to go knock it.
That's why I said, Lord, Lord. Right. They're gonna be saying Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Yeah, they'll be saying Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Please. The Lord looking out that door hole like,
I don't know.
Let him knock, man.
Yeah, let him knock.
You know, like Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, Jehovah's
You got the wrong address.
He looking out the blinds like,
You got the wrong address.
Here you go. Here's the tip.
They'll people that try to sell insurance.
Here's the tip.
That's how the Lord looking at you, man. All right, I know you got one.
Yeah.
Nah, go ahead, get that.
Yeah, I just want to go into more because everything you do, no matter what you do, it's the Lord that brings it forth. This is
speak up out for the
This is 1 Corinthians 3, And I'm going to start at verse 22. It says, whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas or the world or life. No, that's not it. Dang it.
You gotta get Hosea 5:15.
No, that wasn't it. It's like you got it. And I lost it.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 9,
There you go.
verse 6. But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully.
So hey, you get what you put out, man.
Exactly.
When dealing with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Exactly.
You know, you get accordingly. All right, because he's a judge power, he's equal. So the same diligence, you know, the same sacrifices that you give to the Lord, he gives back to you, man.
Yeah.
All right? See, Jay always want a fucking handout, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Ain't done nothing for the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
You know, as soon as they lose a car, lose a job, you know, or something go down, that's the first thing they want to do. But what about when everything good and dandy, man? All right? Are you waking up giving credit to the Lord? No. You eat a meal, are you giving credit to the Lord for having food?
No.
Having a roof over your head?
No.
See, these people, that's why the scriptures say our people don't consider, man.
They don't consider, nah.
Right.
We ain't talking about Esau right now. We speaking to our people, man.
Yeah.
Especially them of the know.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't give credit to the Lord when they teach.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When they teach, oh, all this information, where'd you get this from? Well, oh my goodness, they'll give credit to Christ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Or some made up deity.
Exactly.
Say all praises.
Most high. Like we in the fucking country community or some shit. Like we 5% or some
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just because the scripture said, he that sows sparingly shall reap sparingly.
shit. Yeah.
So with your job, if you get paid according to what the amount of work you do. Really, not as of now, but in the ancient world.
You know how it's supposed to be.
You gotta put that out there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How it's supposed
You know,
to
'cause
be.
we ain't getting shit now,
Okay.
right?
For that example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the ancient world, you got paid versus the amount of work that you did, man.
Production.
You know, productivity, right? That's being equal. That's the same thing with dealing with the Lord, man. If you sacrifice your life, your family, brothers got kids,
Yep.
you know, careers,
Yep.
but they sacrifice all of that to glorify his name,
Yep.
that reward is gonna be beautiful.
Yep.
You know? That reward, hey, that's something that we can't even really wrap our thoughts around, man, because we never got a reward like that before.
Right.
You know? We never received nothing like that in this lifetime, man. Right? So that's why we're fighting so hard to get that reward. All right? Because the Lord said, hey, that if you sow bountifully, then you should reap bountifully, man.
Yeah.
That's salvation. That's being a joint heir with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
How beautiful would that be, man?
Right.
That's right.
You know? Being in rulership with the greatest man on earth.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. What can you compare that to? Having a Denali? Come on, man.
Having $100 million was it
Having
worth it?
$100 million,
Was it worth it?
still being under oppression with our enemies,
Nigga paying taxes.
Yeah,
still learning the
that's
curses,
their
man.
consolation.
You know?
Yeah,
Go ahead, bro.
All right, so Salaki, this is 1 Corinthians 3, and I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, I have planted, Apollos watered, but the Most High gave the increase.
Yeah.
So then neither is it he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but the Most High that giveth the increase.
And that's why all the credit got to go to Yahweh, man. All right? Because he's the one who gives the increase, man. Right?
Yeah.
Like I know the brother Yaakov, the brother on the camera. You know, he's well knowledgeable as far as with the herbs. You know, but if you're not taking care of your body and ultimately praying to the Lord, then the herbs, they ain't doing nothing
They're not gonna do it.
because you ain't giving credit.
Yeah.
The Most High is the one who gives that increase, man, not that herb.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord is the one who really heals, man.
That's right.
All right, going all the way back to the initial point on how people is not giving the credit and the respect to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Can somebody find that precept for me in Romans, dealing with the creation, the making?
I got a precept for you right
Go
here.
ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 7.
8
So-
16.
That's one, but that
19.
Ezekiel 39, verse 7. So will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. And the heathen shall know I am the Lord, the Holy One in Israel. So yeah, as the brother been elaborating on, the Lord is about to check and judge all of those that are polluting His name, especially the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, especially those that understand themselves to be Hebrew Israelites, because we know what the scriptures say, that judgment must start in the house of God.
Yeah.
So we know it's coming. It's truly coming towards our people, man.
Yeah.
It's known as what? Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble.
Yeah,
Man.
Jacob's trouble, right?
You know? You got that?
Yeah, I got you. This is the book of Romans, verse 1, chapter 1, verse 25. I'm gonna start at verse, I'll start at verse 25. It says, who changes the truth of the Most High into a lie.
The truth of the Most High was changed into a lie, man.
Yeah.
All right? But through His mercy, you know, through his glory, and He still gave His truth out to a certain amount of people, man. All right? To where His truth was no longer changed, a lie to us, man. All right? It was the truth. You got it.
And worship and serve the creature more than the Creator.
Was one of those creatures, man. Jesus Christ. You know? They worship and gave credit to Jesus Christ more than Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
To this day, man.
Right.
You know, even like the brother Shemad mentioned, even people who know still give credit to him, to a devil, man.
Yeah, they'll do it.
You know?
They don't care.
And even
With
about
no thought, with no sort of
They
repentance,
don't care.
you know, or nothing, man. You know, just Jesus,
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
And we don't even like saying that word.
yeah.
You know, it's a strange, it's like a strange tongue, language to us,
It's
man.
a strange fruit.
Strange
Strange
fruit.
fruit. And then even furthermore, now with the name Nathaniah,
Yeah.
right, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, they'll start to pronounce their name in the Hebrew, but then leave out the name,
Right.
the Lord's name in the Hebrew.
You know how
Fluently.
that's what I was gonna
Fluently.
say. You know how more complicated it is to say Nathaniah Alaga
Yeah.
than Yahweh and Yahweh Shai?
Come on, man.
You guys, you're wrong. And you know you're wrong.
Right.
You should be ashamed of yourself, man.
Yeah. But they not. That's the thing.
Right.
You know, they're not ashamed.
Hey, even the image of, hey, like when you look at the image of who they call Jeebus, right? That should make, right, just that right there be like, man, this ain't the guy. You know?
Exactly.
Because when it doesn't match the description.
Right.
You know?
It doesn't match, man.
It doesn't match the description. So if it don't match the description, that's not the name. That's what you're calling this image.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And the scripture said that the Lord hates that nation of people, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So why would that be the name?
Right.
The Lord He loved Jacob and hated Esau.
And it mentioned to abstain from any appearance of evil. That's an
Exactly.
appearance of evil.
Yeah.
You know.
And they took out with the slave Bible, they took out 70% of the Bible, but they leave Jesus.
Yeah.
You don't think it's like, well, why would they leave Jesus then? If that's just if that's power, if that's the truth.
Yeah. It was a stumbling block, man. You know, just like how we able when we go into the scriptures and it says that word, we able to say Yahweh Shah Hamashiach.
Yeah,
Right.
we do.
We don't even see that word, man.
Yeah, we do.
Right.
You know,
Naturally.
it rolls. It just fluently rolls off the tongue, man.
It's the spirit.
You know, because the Lord, get that at Amos 3 and 7, real quick.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because the Lord is the one that's going back to giving the credit to the Lord, man.
Yeah.
All right, we nothing. As the scriptures say, if any man know of anything, he know of nothing.
Yeah.
All right, so we don't know nothing, man.
Yeah.
All right, soon as Jay start thinking they know something, they get puffed up, man.
Yeah.
And pride is that gateway to destruction.
Right.
They
Right.
get, they get puffed up to do record comedy skits.
Yeah.
That's some puffed up shit.
That's pride.
Exactly. And then the shit don't never be funny. Go ahead, bro.
It's Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
He revealeth his secret unto the servants, the prophets, man. All right? We able to go into the secrets and the parables that's in this book.
Yeah.
All right? Because the Lord is the one who revealed it to us, man.
Right.
He's the one who planted that seed and allowed it. It's like he's the one that allowed it to grow.
Yeah, he did.
You know?
Yep.
It's a gift, right?
It's a gift. Ephesians, the 2nd chapter, man. You know, that is a gift. You know, just having that name is a gift. All right. So if someone gives you a gift, you know, and you just basically you just throw it over your shoulder.
Right.
Like, big deal.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
Esau.
You know.
IUIC.
Yeah.
Esau wasn't given the name of
Right.
Yahweh Shai. That's
Right.
the best gift
So,
ever.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
To whom much is given,
Much is required, man.
That's right.
All right. So much is required to glorify His name.
Right.
All right. The brother brought out Romans the 12th chapter. Hey, we made our bodies a living sacrifice, man.
Right.
Right.
Millions of people not willing to do that because they don't want to give up a Saturday, or they don't want to lose a job,
Right.
or they want to be known in the world, man. We don't care about none of that, man. All right, all of it is vain. All right, you have something. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 13, verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
It's not given, man. When Yahweh Shai was speaking to the multitude of the people, he was speaking in parables, man,
Yeah.
secrets.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. But to those of them that understood was the ones that he wanted to hear it.
Right.
It's truth ain't for everybody, man.
Right.
So when we see people who we told prior,
Right.
who still not saying the name, they still not speaking of the prophecies of this book, they still in the world. Those were them that was in that multitude who ain't understand what Yahweh Shai was saying, man.
Right. Exactly.
You know, John 8:44, like the brother just quoted, man. All right? You people, this truth is not for everybody, man. All right? That's why we say, if you don't get it, man, keep going.
Yeah, right.
All right? Go ahead.
This is Job, chapter 12, verse 16. And it says, with him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his.
The deceived and the deceiver are his, man. All right? So that's still showing you that everything is in the hands of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right? He the one who has total control. Both the deceived and the deceiver are his, man. All right? So here ain't no loopholes. Like it says in John the 10th chapter, you can't come up another way. You know, you can't go around. You got to go through the straight gate.
That's right.
Because the Lord is the one who created the path, man.
Yeah.
All right? That's why you people is doomed for destruction, because you hard-headed and you stiff-necked, man.
That's right.
All right? You're not willing to hear the prophets, man. You misuse the prophets. All right? Keep going.
This is verse 17. He leadeth counselors away and spoiled, and maketh the judges fools.
That's right, man. He leadeth counsel away and making judges fools, man. All right? Because ultimately, a judge is a leader. All right? If say one of us, you know, we decide, you know, we judge something according to the law of this book, right? This law was written by who? It was written by the Lord, man. All right, so we made a judgment according to what Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai was told us, man. All right, He's the creator, man. All right. So the destruction to them, you know, they give more credit to the creature rather than the creator, man.
Right. And that's giving more credit.
That's giving more credit.
Calling on the Thun Yalaga instead of saying Yahweh. That's giving more credit. That really is subconscious.
Yeah.
You would say that name in Hebrew. You say it on camera, off camera. You say that name in Hebrew, but the Lord's name, you have it on the shirt in the wrong language, in Jesus. All right, that's just, hey, bro, that's not it. That's exactly what you just described.
They seeking to please men.
And then when you do say the name, you say it in a smart, alecky manner. Oh, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, well you keep that same energy, bro.
Yeah, keep that same energy, man.
I honestly feel like the Passover was like one of the biggest warnings, like from the Most High. Like he was showing everybody in IUIC, all of the members.
But that's like every year.
Yeah.
Every year around the time of the Passover, the Lord really shows who His men are.
Yeah.
You know, one year they had the commercial. The two Jake was eating lamb like niggas.
That lamb, brother.
You know, that lamb, brother. You know? And one year, last year, Sakari had the Passover at a strip club or whatever the case was.
Right. That was just 2 years ago.
Yeah. This
Or
year,
last year.
I think that was last year.
I think it was last year.
This year you got, IUIC, the fashion shows, and the Lord clearly shows who His men are, man.
Well, the Passover is supposed to be a solemn assembly.
Right.
You're not supposed to have all that stuff going on during the Passover. You know what I'm saying? Your focus, you're supposed to be laser focused on the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Laser focused.
Yep, eating with haste.
Yeah.
It was a quick, bitterness of it. Resembling, resembling that where Yahweh Shai sacrificed.
Yeah, that's why I started off. Matter of fact, read that in Sirach 39 and 1 again, I'm gonna step down. That's why I started off with that, because the Lord, you gonna really show that you're a man of the Lord by how you hold yourself, how you act, man. You got it.
This is Sirach chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and it is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients.
See, he said he and be occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom. You see? So if you're occupied in the true knowledge of this book, then you will hold yourself according to a man of the Lord, man. All right? Meekness, humble, understanding that we need Yahweh Ba Shem Yahweh Shai. You look at these other guys, they don't look like they need the Lord, man.
Yep. They don't look occupied either.
They occupy in other businesses, man. This is our business.
Right.
This is our first job.
Right. And if I can land back too, another example of showing how the basically the men of the branch of great millstone are occupied. Our apostles and elders are encouraged us to what? Put forth our own work, man.
Yep.
Our own personal challenge.
Yes.
That's what the scriptures say. Work out your own salvation.
Yep.
We just don't come out on Saturday, stand bold, and just yell, "That's right," for 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah. That's real. Hey, but look too, and our apostles and elders set forth a great example.
Right.
They still in their upper age, they still outdoing brothers like crazy. So they set forth a great example for the men that they lead.
Yeah, because the Lord, going back to the Lord is grooming all of us to be leaders.
That's right.
All right, each and every one of us should be able to go and have our own camp, and have men that's coming up under us that'll be able to spread out and have their own camp. Right. Because that's how it's going to eventually be.
We're going to have to lead our people.
We're going to have to lead our people to Yahweh Ba Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And show them the correct path, man. Just like Moses was doing, man.
Yep.
All right? When Moses' father-in-law told him that, hey, man, you got too much going on. Set up captains and officers, man. Set them up, have them lead a group of 50. Lead a group of 100 men. That's the same thing that's going on now, man. The Lord is grooming all of His servants, all of His prophets, and to lead people to the glorifying of His name, man. Yep. All right? So I'm going to step down, and let the next brother burn. Shalom.
Yeah, shalom. Yeah, man, man, it's amazing when you actually notice the words of the book, coming off the pages. You know what I'm saying? But in order to know you have to actually be in the book. That's why the scripture says, blessed is he that readeth. Blessed is them that listen to the words, listen to the prophecies. To know them, because you got to listen and hear them to know them. So when you see them, you recognize them. And as you see them manifest, it's automatically in you to just praise the Lord. Like, wow, man, I'm actually literally witnessing these things come to pass, man. Like the scripture says that many of our forefathers, they waited to see these days and see what we see, right? And that was during the time of the Lord coming on to say how much more now, right? And on my way here, my Uber driver was like, I was just chopping it up with him because he told me, I was like, where you from? He was like, West Africa. And I was just looking at him. I was like, you Fulani? He was like, man, how you know that? You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you know, because, you know, brothers are smart, man. You know, brothers get into, you know, we ain't no dummies up here, man, through the spirit. So, you know, got to talking and I was like, yeah, man, you know, I know most Americans don't care about nothing outside of America. He was like, yeah, he was like, man, that's so right, man. I was just picked up a lady from the airport and she didn't, she said, I bet she basically thought that people in Africa still swung around on trees. Somebody hold Jeremiah 49 and 31, Revelation 18 and 7, and Zephaniah 2 and 15, if you can hold, if one of y'all can get that too. Zephaniah 2 and 15, Jeremiah 49, 31, Revelation 18 and 7. And so I started thinking about these scriptures. I was like, man, you know, it's crazy. These people literally walk around here, and he was telling me how in his country, in West Africa, they grew up learning about world history. Like, they weren't just taught about their people, they was taught about the world. Here, for the most part, you pretty much just taught about America. Get Jeremiah 49, 31. And that's why these people don't have a mindset or a care about anything else. Go ahead.
The white man's side of history.
Yeah,
right, exactly. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 31. Arise, get you up unto the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care.
Right, and America has been made wealthy, all right, by way of what? First and foremost, rape, robbery, and pillaging, right? By rape, robbery, and pillaging, taking resources from people, taking their lands first and foremost, which the lands have the resources. All right, then the people become a resource, right? All right, and then also by way of its debt, all right, getting these nations indebted to it. That's how this place has become so wealthy. But number one, they got the Israelites. Keep going.
In continuation.
Because we actually build wealth. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, saith human capital. It says, saith Yahweh.
Human resources.
Saith Yahweh, which have neither gates nor bars, which dwell alone.
Right, this place is in the middle of the ocean, man. All right, you look at other nations around the world, they're surrounded, you know what I'm saying, other nations. You could tell, like, it's so strategic how the Lord kind of separated Babylon away from everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Literally surrounded by waters. And then also, I don't think the United States has much missile defense either, if I'm not mistaken. So that's also how this place is without. Outdated.
It can't stop a hypersonic missile. So it's already over.
In Ukraine, Putin had launched a large-scale attack, and they used their missile defense system, and they had been ineffective. So, and this is actually the real thing. It was ineffective. So now, this is even crazier. So all of the other nations that wanted to purchase the military weaponry from America no longer want to purchase it anymore because it's outdated technology.
And America, they don't want people to know that. You know? And so they're going to tell you Jamie Foxx died. And hide the fact that they go do with this war.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Right. Go ahead, continue.
In continuation, it says, verse 32, it says, and their camels shall be a booty, and the multitude, it says, in the multitude.
Oh, well, the point was at 31, but is it somewhere there?
Yeah, verse 32. I mean, actually going into their riches, camels going into like the riches, like your cargo, the trucks,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Gonna be a spoil. I'll finish this verse. It says, and their camels shall be a booty, and the multitude of their cattle a spoil, and I will scatter into all winds them that are in the utmost corners. And I will bring their calamity from all sides thereof, saith Yahweh.
Well, the missiles gonna come from everywhere, boy. They're gonna come from the east, the west, the south, southeast. And this place is gonna be done, man. Bring that out for me, y'all.
This is Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 15. This is the rejoicing city that dwelled carelessly.
Right. Every weekend is a party. Go ahead.
That said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me.
Right, they don't care about nothing else going on in the United States. This is the only place that exists in their minds.
Right.
Go ahead.
How is she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in?
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Everyone that passes by her shall hiss and wag his hand.
Right. This place is gonna be a goddamn memorial, man. It's gonna be an example. It's gonna be one of them things where you go by and you be like, God damn, like, like, nah, we ain't. This is gonna be a concrete evidence of what happens when you play the harlot, when you play wickedness, when you rebel.
It's like if they kept them damn bodies hanging up in the tree.
Facts. Facts. Cause like when Jake used to get beaten, hung, and whipped and all that shit, have all them scars and shit. When you see that shit, you be like, man, goddamn, yes, master, you goddamn want to get in line, man. This is what America's gonna be. All right.
All the nations are gonna get in line, but you're gonna see how bad America was annihilated.
Right. Go ahead, bring that up. Revelation 18.
Revelation 18, verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her.
Right, and you can see the deliciousness here all around you. When you go out to eat, people eating, they ordering, and I see this every day. People order way too much more than what they need.
Yeah.
Up here in Chipotle, can I get a little extra sour cream? Can I get a little extra cheese? Can I get some extra chicken? Like, goddamn.
You don't need all that.
You don't even need all that extra, man. Shit. Temperance. Go ahead.
For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Right. They don't think nothing ever happened here, man. That's crazy how the Lord got them in that mindset too. He got them in the mindset of thinking, won't nothing ever, this place will never get touched. Somebody started Isaiah 47:1 for me. They think this place will never get hit, will never go into war, will never lose, there'll never be food shortages.
Yeah.
Boy, go ahead and bring that out, man.
This is Isaiah 47 and verse 1.
Yeah.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right, and sitting on the ground is a sign of mourning. This place is being brought down low in the spirit, but physically it's about to be brought hella low, man. The Lord's about to humble the United States and its inhabitants.
Right.
All right? And virgin what? Virgin is twofold. It goes into a young woman. It also goes into a woman that's never been penetrated. All right? America has never been touched in war. It's never been defeated. It's never been beat up. It's never been bullied.
Yeah.
All right? It's been a boss in the earth for the longest time.
Yeah,
But the Lord is saying, come in, sit down. Take your ass and sit on this ground.
Yeah.
All right? There is no kingdom.
He gonna bully the bully.
They're going to bully the bully. And America only been in existence for about 250 years or so, which makes it a young woman. It's a young kingdom. Revelation 18.
You say sit in the dust.
Yeah.
And you spoke about how, we actually think this is spirit. We go through this all day. They're gonna be surprised. It's gonna come suddenly.
Yeah.
Right? And everybody, they're not gonna know because we'll hit them. And they're gonna be confused.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Because the
say.
dust is symbolize confusion. And they're gonna be running around here not knowing where, like you said, where it's coming from now. They're coming and going, man.
Babylon, which is confusion, is going to be hit with the confusion. Come on, man.
That's why in that same chapter the brothers are reading, Isaiah, the 47th chapter, it says, let thy stargazers and thy monthly prognosticators, these are the scientists that guide the society, that have the answers. He said, let them save you out of these situations that's put on you.
Right, their counsel. This is your counsel. Well, let your counsel prophesy and get you out of this. And it's going to be shown in that time that counsel is a false counsel.
That's right.
You see, like one of y'all brothers was just talking about adversity and affliction. That's what proves a vessel. So when the Lord brings this affliction, it's going to prove that the vessel known as Babylon the Great is it's just false, man. It's falsehood, it's false gods, false counsels. All right, it's just a goddamn pipe dream, man.
Right.
None of this shit is real. False science, false love. Let's keep reading.
All right, continuing on, it says, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare thy legs, uncover the thighs, pass over the rivers, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, thy shame shall be seen.
Wow, America's being exposed, man.
Yep.
All right, through the waters, through the river waters of the Holy Spirit, pouring throughout the earth, especially here in Babylon the Great. America's being exposed.
Said take the millstone.
Take the millstone,
Grind
great
meal.
millstone. Come on, man, grind meal. Put that work in. Put those videos out there. Hit them highways and byways. You see? Get 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8 for me. Did you finish that one?
This more.
Okay. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth,
Right.
and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right. The spirit of his mouth represents the men that are uttering the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the words of prophecy. All right. The holy words of truth, the Holy Spirit of truth speaking through our vessels. All right. Revealing the wicked. That's what we've been commissioned to come out here and do. Tell you who's who, what's what. Thus saith the Lord.
Yep.
Go ahead.
In verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan,
Right.
with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
Right. Get Sirach 33 and 14. You see? You got one for me too? Okay, bring yours out there.
This is the book of Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, and the 23rd verse. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Right.
I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh.
You got it.
Con, so the snare is essentially you thinking that your kingdom is going to last forever.
That's right.
The snare is you deceiving yourself to thinking that what we telling you is not the truth.
Right.
You didn't apply yourself diligently to our counsel.
Right.
The Lord brought us here to essentially counsel you, but ultimately to judge you, to speak forth your judgment, man. Many, the writing is on the wall for this nation, man.
Yep.
All right, verse 25. Yahweh hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. And what's the army of the Heavenly Father? The nuclear silos, the thermonuclear missiles that are throughout the earth, man. All right, that's the army, that's the host of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, it says weapons of his indignation. It says, for this is the work of the Lord Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. Come against her from the uttermost, verse 26. Come against her from the utmost border. Open her storehouses. Cast her up as heaps and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. And how's that going to take place? Through thermonuclear explosion, man. Thermonuclear warfare.
Yeah.
Just really quick, because you said that word counsel, and it really sticks out, man. Listen, this is from the Oxford Languages. It says, an advisory, right? We know this. A body of people elected to manage the affairs of a city, county, or other municipal district.
What is that?
Council.
Council.
Right? So, like you said, you didn't you didn't adhere to the council. But it said of people elected. If the Most High has an elected people that is supposed to spread the word, that's the council to which you need to adhere to.
Right.
I just want
Pharaoh
to
didn't hearken to the counsel of Moses, and he paid dearly for it.
Now,
He lost everything.
Because
Go
we're
ahead,
not
Slaki.
regarded. That's why I'm slacking.
No, you got it.
I was gonna say we're not regarded. You know, you see us with these garments on the corner. You know, we be out here preaching. You know, you about to be destroyed. Your kingdom going down. No, you don't pay us no attention. You know, you think that what we're saying is nothing until you figure out that it ain't nothing. You know, that it really has. But the higher ups know. You know, and it's the Most High that's stopping them from making a move. But they know. The rest of you passerbyers that walk past, that go to and fro, y'all think that we're saying some nonsense. And even still, even when you actually see it happening in your face, what we said, you don't reference that the prophets was before you.
Right.
You know?
That definition that the brother gave you was counsel, C-O-U-N-C-I-L. I want you to look up counsel, C-O-U-N-S-E-L. Look up that one too.
This is from Merriam-Webster. A lawyer engaged, you said SEL? A lawyer engaged in the trial or management of a case in court, a lawyer appointed to advise and represent in legal matters an individual client or a corporate and especially a public body.
That definition applies to us too. Because it said, look, go ahead.
Well, it's the law, right? We're supposed to.
Well, nation of kings and priests. So the priests were the council, you know, that you would consult with, you know, dealing with the law. They would, you know the law, give you the law, You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
A counsel or a counselor at law is a person who gives advice and deals with various issues, particularly in legal matters. Because why we strayed away from the Heavenly Father who gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's what the word counsel can also mean. Advice given outside of the context of the legal profession. So
yeah, this is
that's
court.
what we're here for.
This is court right now. Really, it's testimonies going back and forth. The testimony of the righteous versus the testimony of the wicked. All right, and ultimately the Most High is about to rule a judgment on who has the you know.
Also going into the etymology of the term counsel in the noun, it also meaning to announce, summon.
Right.
So we're announcing the judgment. We're announcing the coming of Yahweh.
Right. That's it. You know? That's it. Keep on it.
This is Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against countries and against great kingdoms, of war, of evil, and of pestilence. So, we the counsel.
That was your counsel.
That was your counsel. We're giving you your counsel.
From old.
From old.
Yes, which again is just advice, man. We're giving you sound advice, man. Go ahead and bring that out.
Isaiah 47 and verse 4. As for our Redeemer, the Yahweh of hosts is his name, and the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness.
Right. And the Redeemer goes into ultimately Yahweh. He's redeeming us through his Son. All right, redeem means to buy back. All right, we've been casted away. All right, we've been downtrodden by the heathen. On the surface, it looked like we've been forgotten. All right, but through the blood of the Lamb, his testimony, we're gonna overcome the wicked, and we're coming back now, so that we can ultimately get physically brought back to the Most High. Like it says, Revelation 21, how the Spirit of God is going to dwell amongst them. All right, go ahead.
Continuing on, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more.
And that's the spirit of America right now, gross darkness, straight ignorance, man. These people have lost their goddamn minds, man.
Dust.
All right, the bug out is real right now, man. That energy is multiplying fast, bro.
Big fast.
Go ahead.
Continuing on, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms.
And we seeing that too amongst the nations, because America was that beacon of light in the world. This was what everybody wanted to emulate, be like, wanted to come to, visit, right? That time is over with, man. People is getting their money and they getting the hell on, man. All right, they saying we don't want your money, we don't want your money, we don't want your democracy over here, we don't want your alphabets over here. All right, leave us alone.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. I was wroth with my people.
Right.
I have polluted my inheritance and give them into thy hand.
Right. The inheritance is Israel. It's in the book of Deuteronomy. All right. We are his firstborn. We are his son. All right. Go ahead.
Thou didst shew them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Right. Esau didn't care if you was man, woman, child, elderly, sick. All right. Disabled. All right, you got it, man.
Yeah.
He beat you, he cut you, he tied you up to horses, made them run the opposite direction, threw your children in the water, let the gators eat them.
Yeah. Right.
All right. He raped your sons in front of your mamas and your wives.
Yeah, you gotta pay.
Then got the nerve to say this country stands on dignity.
Man, that's
man, fuck America, bro.
Right. Freedom. Man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Go ahead, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
How are you? How are you falling? How are you declining like this, man? How is your kingdom gone? Why are you not the hammer of the earth anymore? Why are you not the bullet? Why is nobody scared of you anymore? Right. Why everybody is pointing the finger at you saying you the problem, right? And ultimately, this is going to be filled in the kingdom when people look at Esau like this was the man, all right?
and Lucifer going into light bearer.
Right.
Because the elites of this society and their main tool of influence and persuasion is the United States and the social and the media network. The different nations, they're not following like the brothers going into. They don't want the ABC stuff. They don't want the philosophy. Essentially, they don't want. They're rejecting the wine of Babylon, man. All right. And that's weakening. That's essentially weakening America, man. Their sphere of influence is draining. I'm gonna continue on. Verse 13. It says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north."
That's what he's trying to do now with this whole digital thing. He's trying to establish his kingdom. He's trying to establish something that's God-like. He's trying to establish Godhood on the earth right now, man.
Yeah.
The scripture's speaking right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 14. "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High."
Hey man, with this digital system, he gonna be like the Most High. You telling me this man is talking about knowing what you thinking, all right, being in control of when you have sex, being in control of when you shit, and in control of when you piss.
Your emotions.
All right?
Total control, man.
Total control,
That's
man.
Why, I know you're walking away now, but the brother Gamal, he put in the chat this week about the ID, how you can basically upload your ID on your phone.
Yeah, yep.
In a minute, you ain't even gonna need your wallet. You ain't gonna need no wallet.
Yeah.
You know? Esau, that goes into that total control that they want to have, man. So that's why, how can you go against Revelation the 13th chapter?
Right.
How can you go against that when clearly the world is shifting to a digital age where your body is going to be AI? Man.
It only makes sense.
You know?
It only makes sense.
And you're gonna have this small council of men, you're gonna have this small council of men dictating, making these decisions. All right, making these God-like decisions on what man do on the earth. All right, this is a real conspiracy, man. It's just not a theory. Go ahead, you finish that?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and continue on that Isaiah 47, Baba Shah.
This is Isaiah 47 in verse 7. "And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever." So
Wait,
that
get Psalms 49 and 11. Read that again, Baba Shah.
Isaiah 47 and verse 7. "And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. Now did I remember the latter end of it."
Go ahead, bring that 49:11, because they say that they'll be a lady forever. They think that their kingdom and their rulership is gonna be an eternal thing like what we have coming. All right, but it's not. Bring that out.
Psalm 49 and 11. "Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, in their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names."
Right, their houses, their families, their establishments. They think these things are going to be eternal and perpetual, all right, because they've had such a long run.
Yeah.
They have so much power, so much authority, so much rulership, man.
Yeah.
I can bring out the scripture right quick.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21. "Rejoice and be glad, daughter
Speak up,
Edom."
Bob. Speak up. So the camera can hear.
"Rejoice and be glad, daughter Edom, who lived in the land of Uz. But to you also the cup will be passed. You will be drunk and stripped naked. Your punishment will end, daughter Zion, but he will not prolong your exile. But he will punish your sins, daughter Edom, and expose your wickedness."
What version is that?
You said what?
What version is that? That ain't the KJV.
Oh, the NIV.
No, but hey, the translations and other,
On point.
they be on
Yeah.
point sometimes, man.
Because Esau, he said that his kingdom is going to slip.
And it's that daughter, man. Some of them getting straight to the point.
Yeah.
They don't be.
You want me to read it again?
Yeah, read it again.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. "Rejoice and be glad, daughter Edom, you who live in the land of Uz."
Hey, and that still connects with that Isaiah 47, that virgin daughter of Babylon. It's the same thing. Go ahead.
"But to you also the cup will be passed.
Yeah.
You will be drunk and stripped naked. Your punishment will end, daughter Zion. He will not prolong your exile, but he will punish your sins, daughter Edom, and expose your wickedness."
That goes into Esau having to drink of his cup.
Right.
You know, your punishment, the same punishment that you put on the daughters of Zion, and you gonna have to receiving that same punishment plus more. Why is it gonna be plus more? Because it's gonna be a continuous thing, man. You know, a double cup until you're eradicated, man. You know, you no longer gonna be on earth.
That's right, baby.
You know.
This is Job chapter 14 verse 5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." Right?
Right.
Yeah, because hey, going into it, your time it has an end to it, man. You're not going to go on in rulership forever. Scriptures say, "Why do the heathen rage?" Right? And imagine a vain thing.
That's right.
And the brother, beautifully brought out about, he established his house, and he called the land after his own name. And that's literally too, because they literally have done that. America was renamed right after Amerigo Vespucci, right, who conquered America and renamed it after themselves. So as he done all over the world, man. Yeah. Asia wasn't named Asia at first, right? Was it Leo Scipio Asiaticus? And then same thing in Africa. Leo Scipio Africanus. These niggas had conquered the world and literally named it after themselves as if it was going to continue to be like that forever.
Right.
Even like with Asia going into like Asia Minor, because in the ancient world when the Greeks ruled, that's where you get the term Antioch. Antioch comes from Antiochus. See, so they've been doing this thing, man.
Yeah. Bring Jeremiah. Bring that out.
Hey, Joel 9:24.
Yep.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yeah, that's how he showed it too. Yeah, he showed it. He got that power.
33.
Get 25 and 28.
Oh, 28. Okay. Yeah. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 25 and verse 28.
And this just to back up what the officer brought out about the cup, because I was the spirit I was just thinking about that. So go ahead.
And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, ye shall certainly drink.
Right.
For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city.
Right, because this links up with Revelation 13. He that lead them into captivity shall go into captivity. Yo, ass, you definitely, he said, the Lord is saying you definitely gonna go into captivity.
That's right.
Y'all can say it ain't gonna never happen. Y'all can say that it ain't possible. Man, that shit definitely gonna happen, man.
Right.
Go ahead,
Yeah, they forsook reason for the
Fact.
facade.
Right, but 28 was the point.
Yeah, 28 was the point.
Yeah, so go ahead and continue with 47. But yeah, go ahead with Isaiah 47.
Time. Continuing on, Isaiah 47 in verse 8. Therefore, hear now this, that thou art given to pleasure, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Wow, man, the Most High gave America and you Americans over to your pleasures, man. And he did, or the scripture says she, but it goes to he too. Them that liveth in pleasures are dead while they living.
Yep.
All right? Great and mass death is coming to this place because the Lord is giving you over to your pleasures. Yeah. Which leads to your sins, and the wages of sin are what? Death.
Yeah.
That's
Continue on,
Continuing on, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day.
And what's that?
The loss of children and widowhood.
Yep.
They shall come upon thee in thy perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries.
The Lord gonna pass a perfect judgment on America. All right, that's fully righteously recompensable for all the wicked and abomination in this place, man. Go ahead.
And for the great abundance of thy enchantments.
For the great abundance of thy enchantments, man. I've been looking at that whole this. Like Joe Biden, for instance, man. How many of y'all think that's the real Joe Biden?
The real Joe Biden, the real Joe Biden stand up.
Yeah. It's like, hey, do y'all think that's the real Joe Biden in office right now, or a clone? You don't know? Yeah. And look at Esau. Esau ain't got no nuts. Esau wouldn't even look over there, man. Esau through, man. America's done, man. This place about to get destroyed, man.
That's right.
Y'all ain't got no nuts, man. No fighting y'all left, man. There's a time Esau would come over here and talk his shit, All right, tell us what we is and what we ain't gonna do. Esau ain't got a goddamn thing to say no more. He won't even look over here no more, man.
That's right.
All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
The Lord is establishing authority with Israel in the earth, man.
That's right.
You know, Esau, he's losing grip. Even though he's still gonna come down on us, but it's gonna be to none avail, man.
He gonna crash out.
He gonna crash out, man. You know? Also, so like it, bro. I had the precept when y'all was speaking about how Esau basically named the lands on the earth. I'm gonna read it. Yeah, the landmark. Oh, I got another one.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna read it in the BBE version.
Gotcha.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 6 and verse 10. It says, "That which is has been named before, and of what man is there is knowledge. He has no power against one stronger than he." Damn. So that which is it said that which is has been named before.
Yeah. Okay.
You see, so they just like Esau basically stole the whole earth, man.
Yeah. Right. And renamed it.
Like he was the creator of it. He was the one who first discovered it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why he tried to start history in Africa.
Yeah.
What about before that, man? Why the Bible start history in Israel in the Middle East, but you want to start history in Africa?
Right. But he renamed the people too.
Yeah, he renamed the people. He renamed everything. You know, he's a deceitful weirdo, man.
They still teach that garbage to this day, talking about civilization originated in Africa.
Africa. Millions of years ago.
Right.
These people
Like what?
None of it added up.
Years ago.
It's called pseudoscience. For those of you who don't know, that's called pseudoscience.
Yeah,
You know what pseudoscience is, right, bro? Pseudoscience is, if you look up the definition, it always goes into points of exaggeration, right? So it's all the science that they've made up. That's why the scriptures tell you that the wisdom of this world is foolish to the Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory. They'll come up and they'll just say 200 billion years ago. They give some astronomical number that's over exaggerated, so you can't refute them, right?
Yeah,
Because
so you won't even question.
exactly because their technology is null and void. That's why the scriptures say that the physicians are no value. If you ask, Salakia,
No, you're right.
but it's physicians
I was
are no
just laughing
value.
at because the Lord is like,
Right.
Like the Africans,
Have
not
no
even
value.
the
But-
oldest nations.
But
Right.
the thing about that is like if you ask a scientist, right, or somebody that believes into the science, which the word science just means to know, right, by way of study. How do you come up with that number? 500 billion years ago.
But they got the picture of the gorilla.
Yeah.
Then he walking and it automatically started.
Where's the missing link?
Right, but how do you
Where's the have
how
been?
do you date time that like that? Oh, we take the bones and then we have this.
They call it carbon dating.
You don't have no technology that can date back to that long. You don't have that. That's pseudoscience.
It would be soil. Something from millions of years ago would be soil. Bone marrow,
The
bones,
trees.
trees.
The trees show you how long the tree has. If you cut the tree, it'll show you how long the tree has been here for. Go to one of the oldest trees in the world, cut it down, find out how long the Earth is. You can't tell us that the Earth goes back 500 billion years ago and that there's an asteroid that hit the Earth and killed all the dinosaurs. You don't have no proof for that. That's pseudoscience, bro.
And just to add, just to keep it more simple, pseudo means false, and science means knowledge. So it's false knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like we were talking about false knowledge, false counsel, and all that earlier. It's just false knowledge. So let's continue on with Isaiah 47.
Continuing on, Isaiah 47 and verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
Yeah, he trusted in that pseudoscience.
There you go.
He trusted in that his false counsel. You go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thou wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
Right, get Ecclesiastes 8:11 about Bashar and read that again from the top.
It says, verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
And why would he say none seeth me? Because it's like when you don't get judged and when you ain't getting checked about something, just like a child. A child will push you and try and keep thinking it's getting away with something because you ain't saying nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I used to be a teacher in school. If you ain't saying something to a child in school, they thinking they getting away with something.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Bring that out.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Yep. Yeah, so the Lord is back because the Lord is long suffering. So that can be a big stumbling block because you think, hey man, the Lord ain't did nothing yet. That means shit. Hey man, you know, we've been here for millions of years doing this. You know what I mean? Go ahead, continue, bro.
Dang, oh my God, it's gross darkness, bro.
Yeah.
People are stupid.
It says, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him.
Right. That's it, bro.
His judgment been prolonged for so long, man. Since the garden, really just going back through the spirit, man. So Esau's gonna be judged for everything he's done, not just what he did in Babylon the Great, but further in past times, man. Not millions of years ago, but thousands, you know, going on. But continuing on, it says in Isaiah 47 in verse 10, it continue on, it says, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
Could you read that again?
Verse 11, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee.
Right. The evil is going to come upon this place. Suddenly it's going to come from all angles. All right, the Lord is going to hit from the angle of food insecurity, from the angle of civil unrest, from the angle of pestilence. Okay, we're in a time where a lot of pestilences is about to get ready to increase, man. And that's coming through Esau, Edom. Bring that out, 2 Nephi 16:37.
It says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
And get read up to 39, please.
It says, verse 30, jump to 39 or read
239.
All right, 38. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side.
Read that again in Isaiah 47.
This is Isaiah 47 in verse 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
Keep going.
Continuing on, stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
Because witchcraft is all around us, man. Everything around us is rooted in the occult, in witchcraft, sorcery, spells. 1 second. All of the colors, everything that's chosen here in Babylon is a reason. The logos, all right, there's all some type of occultic meaning behind everything around us, y'all.
They the real conspiracies, man.
Yeah, you know, because they actually coming together and plotting evil. That's what that means. 2 or more coming together and plotting. All right, go ahead. Continue on. We're gonna finish that and we'll step down.
Verse 13.
That was a conspiracy.
Why are you talking about conspiracy theories? This shit's happening.
Verse 13, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsel. Let now the astrologers and the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators.
And one of the reasons they're wearied is because of what's happening amongst us. With this whole so-called Hebrew Israelite movement, this awakening, this is causing the council of Esau Edom to become weary. Okay? All this pushback he getting because all this truth coming out. Because his sorcery isn't working as well as it used to, even though majority of these people are taken anyway. But a lot of this sorcery is starting to fall, man. All right, and at the time is being short, he know that the Lord is on the way. Go ahead, we're gonna finish that.
Continuing on, stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
Yep, because now circling back to the missiles, man. Brothers was just talking about the missiles in Jeremiah 50, the brother brought out. Go ahead.
There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander everyone to his quarter, none shall save thee.
Right. And nothing is going to be able to prevent the overthrow of Babylon the Great and Esau Edom. All right, because it's written. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and step down. I pray y'all was edified. Okay. All right, that's the best. I'm going to go ahead and step down. I pray y'all was edified. Shalom.
Reread that scripture you just read.
Time. Back in Isaiah 47 and verse 14. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander everyone to his quarter, none shall save thee.
So, well, like I had just said, that pretty much there's nothing that's going to be able to prevent the overthrow of Esau, Edom, and Babylon. All right, because these things are written, and the Most High he can't go back on his word. So, like I said, I'm going to step down and let the next brother speak.
Yeah. Hey, man, we'll shift gears a little bit. Just get into some judgment. It's Amos 9 and 8.
So, like, I can bring out one scripture right quick.
Yeah, have a brother get, what is it? Have a brother.
Job chapter 5, verse 19 down.
Okay, yeah.
Job 5, 19.
19 to the end.
This is the book of the prophet Job, chapter 5, verse 19. It says, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. That's the one? Yeah.
Yeah, it's talking about the elect, the Lord delivering the elect, man. He's going to deliver us in these troubles, in these times, man. You know, we ain't going to be, you know, trodden down, you know, in our past lives. If we were those men, if we were the prophets of old, right? You know, the prophets got killed, man. You know, for doing what we're doing right now, man. The prophets got killed, and you know, the whatever country kingdom they were dwelling in, right? They would have them put to death, man. But no longer, man. We're no longer gonna be killed, man, like that, man. You know, the Lord is gonna save us, you know, the same way He saved Yahushua, man. You know. Let's get get that what I call, but then also get thinking of it. Romans 11 and 7. Get that too. Get Romans 11 and 7. What was he talking about? Okay. Bug out.
But he's asking real good questions for you.
Okay.
If you got questions, ask like that.
You got a question, bro? We don't have no cash for you. But if you got a question.
He gave us tithes.
Okay, all right.
I work every day, bro.
All right.
I ain't asking no money, nigga.
Okay.
But I'm saying, when he said the Hebrews, I know the Bible from the back to the front when I was growing up as a child.
Yeah.
I'm 52 years old, but I'm saying, I did 10 years in prison when I got out. I come to Georgia. I'm from South Carolina. It's a Bible state with a white man.
Right.
Run every damn thing. When I come here, I love it because it's black. Oh, yo. But I don't know too much about what I see y'all on different corn stuff. And I donated it. I mean, because it's to the black, it's to the black brothers and stuff.
I got you,
You know what I'm saying? And stuff. But I'm just saying, for the Hebrew, what I'm saying is, I know that we the first person on this earth and everything down from us is descendants. I'm talking about the basic, 1900. I ain't done. I went to college and everything. My family was full back at home, and I'm on the grandchild that went to college to be a mortician, but I started pointing in college. You know what I'm saying? They throw my ass out. But see, I know they born and stuff.
And we'll put it to you. If you stand right here, listen, you know, not say too many words, Matt, you'll be able to understand.
I know.
All right, but hey, if you just
y'all be down there 5 point.
Yeah.
It be a bunch of y'all down there 5. Y'all be
Yeah, those different groups.
Yeah,
but in a nutshell, brother, we the Hebrew Israelite. You a Hebrew Israelite. All right.
You mean by Hebrew?
You're a Hebrew Israelite, which Israelite means son of God. Okay, you're a prince of the power.
Yes,
all right.
Sir. Yes,
So
sir.
you're a son of God. Now, the Israelites are these nations of people, the Negroes, because you just said it, Latinos.
That's what I
I'm
just
sorry,
said. We the first
so the
ones.
Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right?
We the first ones to get on down. It's descendants.
Right.
I'm saying descendants.
That's right, brother. Yeah.
But we the first.
Right.
Like you.
So what's your national? You consider yourself black? Black American?
I'm a black man.
Right, exactly. So you be
I
the
ain't
tribe.
I ain't no African.
That's right.
Man.
Yeah, so you be the tribe of Judah.
Yes,
Or the
sir.
Negroes.
Yes,
You be,
sir.
I'm sorry, right
And
here.
see-
Judah. You be the tribe of Judah.
See, the Africans, my job requires me to travel. I'm saying the Africans, but I'm saying,
let me get
I'm saying,
the camera. Come right
Yeah, just back up a little. Just back up a little bit, brother. You know, because we can hear you from right there. You know,
the Africans and the Cubans and the Haitians, they look down on us. I mean, I've been to Miami all day.
Yeah, that's the reason. You know why, right? You know why, right? The reason why is because we're cursed as a people. Okay.
I know.
The curses of Deuteronomy. When you read the Deuteronomy, okay, it goes into the curses and why our people we have how do you call it, dysfunction amongst our own people.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's why you have a lot of. Oh, you good, brother? You good, brother? You good? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we have dysfunction amongst our people. It's because of the curses. All right, we disobeyed the Most High, so He created a separation between the nations of people. Man, that's why He said the Haitians don't like. So there's a lot of ill will towards our own people, man. Go ahead, bring out what you got.
You know,
First Corinthians 11 and 22.
Hey,
you get what you got if you had something.
I'm not trying to be this.
Oh no, that's what you wanted. You said first. All right, man. All right, here go the first.
All right. Go ahead. Now hold on to that, brother. You good? All right.
Sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, they don't know this one.
Out of Hebrews. Is the second, are they Hebrews, so am I? Go ahead. That's 1 and 22.
Yeah.
Second Corinthians.
2 Corinthians 11, 22.
11, 22.
Okay,
Yeah.
2 Corinthians.
Yeah, I just bring this out because, like he was saying, how the basically the other tribes look down on us and have that little friction amongst us. This, like you mentioned, it's in the curses. Deuteronomy 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall live.
Right.
And the tribes were actually brothers, man. We're family. And so because of these curses, a lot of our, the other tribes have an evil eye toward us, especially Judah being the chief tribe of the 12 tribes. Yep. But that envy, that hate, that look down on, that's a curse in the Bible. You got it.
Yeah, that envy and hatred, because you'll have Jake that will get mad at Issachar for saying the N-word, or things of that nature, because they don't believe. Or you have Judah calling Issachar racist,
right?
Or you have like even amongst Issachar, you have you have Afro. They call them Afro Latinas,
right,
which are darker skinned Latinas, same people,
right,
same tribe. But they have a darker skin, and they call them Afro Latinas, right? So, but there's a division. But there's a lot of colorism. There's a lot of colorism which comes from the so-called white man, where people will even Judah. There's division amongst the lighter skinned Jakes and the darker skinned Jakes. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Willie Lynch.
But it says, "Thine eye shall be evil against thy brother." Now, look at all the crime in the streets, man. I did a lesson on it. A girl said, this chick, nigga woman, probably about in her 20s, whatever, but she was saying that there's white supremacy is non-existent, right? So she said white supremacy. Well, her reasoning was that, well, you have blacks that's killing blacks, You know, so how can white supremacy when you know you have Jake killing Jake? But you're ignoring the fact that number one, we just read that that's a part of the curses, okay? But okay, you're right. Blacks are killing blacks, right? But where did that come from?
Yeah,
it came from came from white supremacy.
Who laid the
Because
foundation?
if we
gangster movement.
if we pulling each other down, they just gonna step up like, all right, they fighting over there. We can just do whatever we want to do.
Well, that was a tactic that the so-called white man did: divide and conquer. So he created different races. That was genius by him, because he knew that all together, you get us all these 12 nations together, all these 12 tribes together, we are powerful people, man.
Yeah.
You know, very powerful.
So-called white man created gangster rap.
Right.
Black
gangster
people
rap.
didn't create gangster rap.
Right.
So-called white man did. Why? To put us. That's why we killed each other.
Put guns, deliberately put guns in neighborhood, guns and crack in the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
But then we're a violent people. We're a violent people who just shoot ourselves.
Right.
But what do you think is gonna happen when you know limit people to poor apart? What do they call it? Lower income neighborhoods.
Yeah, literally the ghetto.
You know, yeah. Lesser income neighborhoods. You're more subject to crime, man.
Yeah.
You know. So that's it. That's it.
Don't try to be like a positive rapper. That shit gonna flop.
Right, it's gonna flop. Yeah.
Right.
But well, he's an example of how our people are.
Yeah.
He's an example of that, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say. I mean, he has a look. The last. It seems like he has his last few running brain cells.
Yeah.
But maybe in a few months he might be over with, man. But he can carry out a conversation, but you could tell like
he was drunk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
God, you want that 2 Corinthians too?
Yeah.
God, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 22. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I.
Yeah. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. So like when I said the Hebrew Israelites, he said, what is that? But it's funny because he had heard about it. He just said Hebrew Israelites, but when I said it, he was like, well, what is that? But that go to show you Jacob he's lost, man. He doesn't know. Now he was willing to receive it, but ultimately, I mean, he ain't in his right. He drunk anyway. Yeah. But guess what? We're gonna still bring out what needs to be brought out for edification's sake. Yeah. Okay, but are they Hebrews? So am I. So this is Paul. That was Paul speaking to the Corinthians. Yep. Mm-hmm. You know, so to the men in Corinth, all right. And also when you read Romans 9:1, he said, I am
Romans 11:1, yep.
Well, 9. He goes into my kinsmen according to the flesh, who are Israelites.
Yep.
Okay? So we're the Israelites, man. We're the people of the Most High, man. We're the people of Yahweh Shem Shai. And you know, there's none other people. He even mentioned, I'm not African. Right? Which is true. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7,
6.
verse 6. Yeah. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Now this is the most, you can say, racist scripture that's in the Bible, man. Oh my God. Oh my God, he said racist. Yeah, well this is, the Lord said, I will make you first of all, holy means separate. Yeah. So that means when you if you have a group of, whatever you collect, let's say you collect Legos, whatever. And then you have a holy, so you're basically separating ones. You have, what do you call it? 60th edition Legos. Yeah. And they only made 650 of them, whatever. So you're gonna set those apart. Those are holy. Those are special.
Yeah. Protected.
Read it again. Read it again. Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Yeah, to be a special people above all people.
That's right.
So that's racism.
That's
Okay.
love, though.
It's racism and it's love. It's love. Because I mentioned that Romans 9 and it said, who received the service of God, who received the commandments
And the promises.
and the promises. So it goes in the covenant. So it goes into that love, man. That's that love the Lord has for us, to be a special people. And it said unto himself. That's possessive. Okay? That's possessive. When going back to Romans 9, it said the service of God, who received the service of God. That's possessive. That means he's not serving nobody else. Okay? He's not, nobody else is receiving that same love. So that's racism, man. That's prejudice, whatever you want to call it, man. You know? Because this is thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. You get 2nd Ezra 6 and 54.
Yeah.
You got
we here
I
to
knew you was
teach
getting to it. Huh?
segregation, man.
Huh?
I said we here to teach segregation.
Segregation, yeah.
You know, and prejudice, man. We bringing that back to the earth.
Yeah, right.
You know,
And segregation is a good thing, man.
yeah, that's
Right.
Yeah.
We're not
Honestly.
looking for equality.
Yeah, we're not here for equality.
Because we're not equal. We're
That's
above.
right.
We're above you, so-called devils, man.
What?
Right.
And they know it.
They know it, yeah.
I got that for you.
Yeah.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our
Yeah,
sakes.
he made the world for our sakes, not you so-called white people.
That's right.
With your sarcastic smirk.
That's
You know? Hey, he made the world for our sakes, but go ahead.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
So thou hast said that they are nothing, man.
Yeah.
So they are nothing. They're literally nothing.
Hey,
No.
if you would have asked that Edomite walking by, like, hey man, you believe in segregation? He would have said no.
Right.
You know, but we would be like, man, you can tell us the truth.
Right.
Because we do.
Exactly.
He's all,
You know?
he's all
Right,
still
right.
segregate us.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what the hood's about. Just
Yeah.
like on the south side of Atlanta,
Yep.
that's segregation.
But that shows you the amount of power that Esau has lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Well,
right.
he's lost. He's so far lost away from that white bravado, that
Yeah.
white supremacy.
Right. Yep.
They don't show it now. It's secret.
They hide
Now
it.
they gotta be woke.
And that's
Yeah.
weak.
They
That's
gotta
weak
be
power.
accepted.
That's weak power though. That's weak.
It's weak power.
They can
But
even
you got a
talk-
few Edomites
they-
that's still like Trump supporters.
You
Right,
gotta
right,
go to
right.
like the country and shit.
You got to go to the country where they're only bold when they're
situation.
amongst each other.
Yeah.
They're only bold when they have majority, man.
Right.
But when they're in a mix of in the city and the mix of different cultures, they got to put on that face. They got to put on that face like, you know what? I'm for everybody. I love everybody.
Right.
You know?
That's
But
smart.
let that same white person go to, you know, a predominantly white town
Forsyth County.
with Confederate flags, American flags,
Yeah.
and you know, boots.
Blue Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Mud.
You know? Yeah.
Oh, like that picture
Mud
of
and big trucks.
What's the Dallas Cowboys owner?
What's that?
Jerry Jones.
Jared Jones. Yeah.
I remember that picture.
What did he say?
That
Oh, yeah, when
picture
he was
that came
younger.
out,
Yeah,
when he
black
was
and white.
younger,
Yeah.
And that was what was that doing
Yeah,
to the
blackface.
Jays?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He ain't blackface.
Is that a lynching?
No, it wasn't a lynch. It was like they was kicking him out of the school.
Oh,
Yeah. It was something like
Yeah,
that.
and he was seen in the picture.
Yeah.
Oh shit, bro.
But if he
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah,
if now that it's being exposed,
Right.
that was so and so many years ago, and
Yeah,
everybody was like that,
Psalms 10 and
you know.
Right.
And it was just a way. It was just a way of life,
Just okay.
you know. But we know who these devils real spirit is.
That's right, man.
Get Jeremiah 49 and 10.
Psalms 10 and 10 too.
Get that real quick. And then you had something. Real
Yeah, I
quick.
got something.
Go ahead.
This is Zechariah chapter 2, verse 7. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. Verse 8. For thus said the Lord of hosts, after the glory had he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye.
Yeah, so hey, we're the apple of the Lord's eye, which when we opened up, we went into you brought that out in Job 5 and 19. All right, How the Lord, hey, we ain't gonna be backed into a corner no more, man. You know, the Lord is a great deliverance is gonna happen to our people, man. All right. Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Bible. All right. And rightfully so, man. We need it. We need salvation, man. You know. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
Yeah. So, hey, the Lord made Esau bare, man. You know, to where we know the plans and we know the intent of his heart, man. We know how he gets down, man. We know his history. We've unlocked his history, his track record. No matter how much he tried to clean it up. Yeah. Hey, to be honest, if it wasn't for this truth, we wouldn't be worried about the deeds of the so-called white man.
Right. That's true.
You know, that the truth actually makes you care about these things, man. Going back to what Jake today is just thinking about slavery.
Yeah, yo, man.
Right. Jake is not thinking about that. Who recounts? Who is besides us, right? Who is recounting these deeds of the so-called white man? You know, nobody is counting. Nobody is remembering what he did, man. You know, but that's why it says we've made Esau bare, man, or the Lord has made Esau bare. All right. You know, that was it on that, right? Okay. Go ahead.
This is Zechariah chapter 1, verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped for the affliction.
Ezekiel 35:5. Yeah, I was displeased, and they helped forward the affliction, man. You know. Hey, the Lord put Jake in curses and slavery, right? All right, but it said they helped forward the affliction, man.
He was a little displeased.
He was a little displeased, right? But guess what? They did more than they were supposed to do, which we're gonna get into, man. They forwarded that affliction so much so where it just became too much. That's why the Lord basically let them, all right, well, hey, look, I gave him in your hand.
Yeah.
But you wasn't supposed to do all of that. You wasn't supposed to go that. But that's why he said, all right, well, let me see how far this devil is gonna go.
Right.
But that's why it's scripture say, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Right? So they're thinking that, oh, well, Lord, we're getting away with it for so long.
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds.
So we must make the right move. We must make the right move.
Yeah, exactly. So they're thinking like, well, hey, the judgment hasn't come. Well, fuck it. Let's just keep doing it. Right. You know, keep going.
This must be, they really think this is God's way. They think this is the Lord's will.
Oh, no, I got something else.
Okay, we'll get that Ezekiel 35.
God, it's the book of the prophet Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in that time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Verse 6.
Yeah, because thou hast shed the blood of, said you had a perpetual hatred, which means ancient and also means forever. Okay? So you Edomites, excuse me, have had a perpetual hatred. Now we went into the segregation, we went into slavery, all the things, how he put guns in the black neighborhood, crack in the black neighborhoods, but then white supremacy is not a thing today. Well, how?
You put homosexuality in the black neighborhood.
For real. Right. Exactly.
Tranny stuff. Who you think pushed that?
That's it.
Well, so like if I can say, well, Joe Biden in his latest speech just said white supremacy is the biggest threat to the United States, safety.
He did. So black college.
So, you know what I'm saying? It is, they're still trying to make it a thing without making it a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Perfect.
The issue is everybody has America. That's why the scriptures say, if nation to be divided against nation, how can this nation stand? Because you have certain people on the left that are pro-black BLM, and they're pro everything.
Right.
They're pro-gay, pro just whatever you want to be. pro-trans, everything.
Yeah.
But then you have people on the right, the conservatives, that are against that. They want to conserve America. They want to conserve the old way, the traditional man and the traditional American way. All right, man and woman values.
Yeah.
They condemn homosexuality.
Yeah.
You know,
and then
and
you
things
have
of that
us who against everything.
Yeah, well, we against wickedness as a whole.
Right.
And the world is, and everybody's wicked.
Yeah.
On the in the
you said the conservatives want America to continue.
Right.
Which is the old America. Yeah, like the brother said, that's wicked.
The left, which the brother mentioned, the left basically are bringing the philosophy of communism.
Yeah.
The Bolshevik Revolution, they was talking that a man is equal to a woman and all that shit. That shit comes from communism. That's how you destroy society.
Right.
They're communists.
Communist, well, under the guise of democracy, because they believe in choice of the people. Because communism is more so government, right? You know, the government forces on. But I understand
like
what you're saying.
The Bolshevik philosophy, the dudes who created communism, they push that a man and a woman is equal. It's about dismantling society and have a hierarchy rule.
Yeah.
And everybody else being slaves like they were in the Soviet Union.
Yeah. Yep. That was all in Russia.
The elites push that shit on the left.
Go ahead.
This is Mark chapter 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but hath an end.
Yeah, so a kingdom being divided against a kingdom, it can't stand, man. And you have those two parties, these two political parties, okay, that have always been at odds for years, man. All right, and there's always a friction. You know, like about a year ago they were talking about the abortion debate, right?
Right.
Other thing, what's another thing? Whatever. The trans sports. That was another recent thing. Trans and sports. What else?
With the school systems having them. Yeah, coming in.
School systems, yeah. Oh, the border was a big thing. You know,
you had the whole debate on if women should help a man like split bills and take care of the household.
Right. Yeah. That's huge. Yeah. So these are all social issues. Social issues. These are all social issues that people will that people will have two conflicting viewpoints on. All right. But then, like I said, the white supremacy model is still up and alive to this day, man, because they want to preserve. That's where that saying came from. What was Trump's motto? Make America great again, man. You know, which is number one, saying America is no longer great. Number two, basically he's saying, like what T.I. say, what part of America do you want to? Are you trying to make great again? Talking about that girl Candace Owens, you was lighting her ass up. Go ahead.
God, this is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The bird of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud. It shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Verse 2.
Yeah, the idols of Egypt are gonna go away, man. You know, and this is modern day Egypt, man. So all the prominent figures of this society, all the just ways and belief systems, everything is crumbling, man.
Right.
All the moral fabric of America is completely through. And you could tell by how people's mindsets, man. People walking around with fucking purple hair. These people look like cartoon characters, man.
Breasts and body parts all out, showing their body.
Women look disproportionate. They got, big balloon asses. You know. And we in Atlanta, so we see that every day.
Like ants.
Yeah. But hey, these people are totally bugged out. You see these people on TikTok, and they're doing crazy shit for attention.
For attention, yeah.
Eating dirt, eating whatever the hell, you know.
Yeah.
Going in the store, licking ice cream.
Right. Oh man, yeah.
You know. So these people are just bugged out, man. The condition of these people, y'all gotta watch this guy, Joey B. Tunes, on Instagram, on YouTube.
Oh, Joey B. Tunes, yeah, I just seen that.
He says he an Edomite, but he's a little bit older, middle-aged Edomite. But he just be talking shit. He be like us without the scriptures. Just like talking about how bugged out people are. Like he basically like, you know, he just take clips of just bugged out people. Like you got these people called the furries.
Oh yeah.
And they basically are grown people who will spend thousands of dollars on a furry costume, like a wolf or whatever, like, you know, a furry wolf.
Yes.
And they'll walk around and have conventions, and they'll be popular.
Yeah.
In their own world, like they'll have fucking,
yeah,
you know, millions of hundreds of thousands, even millions of followers. It's a niche community. The water, yeah, it's a niche community. But there's so many niche. You got people that tend to be horses.
Yeah.
There was a horse group, and they have tails, and they have you know, the horse gear, the fucking horse, whatever. Dogs. You got people that pretend to be dogs. You got age. You got the
Bro, this is ridiculous.
You got people that are trans age. Oh, there was a guy. He's a politician, right? Yeah. And he said I'm a lesbian black. He said he identifies as a lesbian black woman. You can't be walking up so fast, man.
Yeah.
But
I got a precept for you.
y'all handle it.
I got a precept for you.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Yeah. So it says servants upon horses. Hey, because we're the servants right now, man. You know? Oh, I'm sorry. This place is backwards, man. It's totally backwards, man. You know, servants. Esau is the servants, and they're upon horses. That's what it's saying. I'm sorry.
We the princes walking as servants upon the earth.
We're the princes walking as servants, right? So I had it backwards, but yeah, Esau is the servants, because the scriptures call him the basest of men, right? So he's the basest, meaning what? You have the basement, which is the bottom. So he's the bottom. He's the lowest tier of humans, man.
He's on that horse right now.
And he's on that horse, man. He has the power seat, right? But we're as princes, okay, in a lower state, man.
That's right.
You know, in a very low estate. So much so, like, I mean, just look around, man.
Man.
Look around, man.
Yeah.
So you got this guy, you know. Just look at the condition of our people. The earth needs a big reset button. We cannot take these people and counsel them.
Bro, we need death and deliverance.
And rehab. You know, so we're gonna take all these people that's strung out on you know, that's strung out on drugs and alcohol. We're gonna take them and put them in rehab. And try to rehabilitate these people. And counsel them and be therapists. See, that's what these Christians think. No, man, the earth, the Lord gotta bring judgment. And reset these people, man. Just hey, look, give them a new mind, man. Just do away with them. There's no rehabilitating. There's a lot of people that used to ex-crack addicts, right? And they'll never be normal. They may, you know, they go talk to schools. Right. But they still have those little tendencies.
You can't get back where you were.
You never really be like back really fully functional.
Because it's demons.
You know? Yeah, you got it.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14. The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
Yeah. So, hey, the Lord, read that again.
Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14. All right, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
Yeah, as a drunken man staggered. So that's what is it? How does a drunken man move? Confused. Confusion.
Yeah.
All right.
Prime
So
example.
the Lord, prime example, man. You know. So the Lord basically has put a perverse spirit in this world, man. This whole world, man.
Right.
And it's totally wicked, man. We are living. This place is not real, man.
Yeah.
Right. The things that happen, we have a group chat, and we're constantly sharing things about how people are just out of their fucking mind, man.
Yeah.
You know? Seriously, people are out of their minds. That's how you know you're at the downfall of a society, man.
Right.
Yep.
That's how you know we're at the end.
Yep.
Because literally, it's rare to find someone that's actually genuine, normal, doesn't have, issue, some type of mental issues.
Yeah. Right.
Doesn't have physical issues.
Right.
It's very rare to find a normal person to have a normal conversation with. Everybody you talk to is bugged out, man.
Yeah,
they just got even the so-called normal people that you might have a conversation with, they're pro. They may not be a mo, but then they're pro.
Yeah.
They're pro.
Their mentality,
their
mentality is
pro.
bugged the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
So
they really
So
they insane too.
Yes.
They insane too because insane mean doing the same thing but expecting different
the same
results.
thing, right.
We had to completely switch everything that we was doing in order to get a different result.
Yeah, right.
But they, like how you said, even certain people are family members. They insane too.
Oh yeah, yep. Hey,
They still
that's
doing
why
the same thing.
They don't know what's going
the
on.
Lord has to restore order.
That's right.
He's got to bring order back into the earth. We need structure. We need rules back in the earth. No, you can't change your gender.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not a discussion.
Right, not discussion.
We're not entertaining none of that thought, man. We're not entertaining any type of wickedness. No, the answer. But in the kingdom, the Israelites are gonna be pre-wired to keep the law.
Yeah.
All right. So we're not gonna have to, now the other heathens, we're gonna have to, beat them into shape. Tell them, look, this tell them how to live. But they're gonna see the example. Okay, yeah, I see now.
Right.
Now the world is thriving. Now the earth, the nature is in harmony.
Yeah.
Now women are in order.
Yeah.
They're gonna see how everything will flow. Everything is in sync. Everything is copacetic.
Yeah.
All right. It's in a flowing manner, man.
Right.
And that's how the earth is supposed to be. That's how it's intended to be. The good, when in Genesis, when the powers made the earth, they formed everything. What did they say? They said it is good.
Good.
So that was how the Lord intended for the earth to be. It is good. Now during this time they had an oral law. Before the laws were written through Moses on the tablets. Okay, they established the oral law, so it was known during this time of what to do and what not to do. Okay, who's holding something?
I got something.
Okay,
This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 10, verse
10 and
1.
8, 10 and 1. Okay.
Yep. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all that they all they that dwell therein.
Right. Yeah, a wise judge. Said a wise judge will instruct his people.
Yeah, a wise
leader.
judge. Yep.
Judge, leader, whatever you want to call it, man. King, ruler. These are all. If you are a man of principles, a man of morals, and you were raised a certain way,
I said
values, then your people will reflect that. Your people will show, your people will be they'll have, well, number one, they'll have the utmost respect for you.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna see like, damn, this is the model. This is who we follow.
Right.
All right. Now Yahweh Shai is that to us. That's why we follow, because he set the ultimate example of man and how to live in perfection, right?
Yep. Yeah.
That's why we follow him. But it says, as a leader, so is the people. Now Yahweh Shai is our leader, and look at us. Look at how we are constantly refining ourselves, and look at how we behave amongst ourselves. You know, we are very respectful to each other. You know, we have an order, we have a structure. We respect our elders. We respect our leaders. You know, we don't talk over each other. We don't steal from one another. We don't deal with each other's women. We don't try to, we don't, what's it called when you, covet. Yeah. We don't covet each other's women or goods. Okay? We congratulate each other. We lift each other up. Iron sharpeneth iron. We want each other to be sharp.
Yeah.
We lift each other up. So that's love. That's how you. And then most importantly, we get on each other.
Yeah.
You know, we get on each other so that if one man fall or make a mistake, now he has the tools.
Yeah.
And you know, now he has fear and knowledge of how to not make that same mistake, man. You know? But this world is a backwards world. It said, Isaiah 5:20, it said, evil, that which is evil. Somebody get it.
Yeah.
Before I butcher.
I got you, yeah. Woe to them that call good evil and,
Woe to them that
evil
call
good.
evil and good and evil good.
I got it for you.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Yeah, so that's the nature of this society is they call evil good, you know. So, like I said, I mentioned the leftists, right? That's them.
Yeah.
Everything that people can come up with, you're supposed to respect them.
Yeah.
Every type of way, shape or form or belief, you know, you gotta respect that. They're a human being, and they have rights. They have as equal rights as you. A human being that wears a furry suit, you know, will have as much equal rights as you, or they'll be above you.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll be your manager, your supervisor,
Right.
your teachers. You know, that's really it, man. These people are living amongst us.
Right.
These freaks,
Monsters.
weirdos, and people that are just totally sick. That watch child, you know, corn,
Right.
you know, and these are your managers. These are your bosses.
That's true.
CEO.
You know,
CEOs, right.
yeah,
Government officials.
yeah.
Right.
So this place is sick, man. That's why it needs a big reset button. Now we go to Jeremiah 51.
This is the book of the prophet. Which one?
Start at 6.
6, okay. This is the book of the prophet Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
Yeah, be not cut off in her iniquities, man. Don't, because the scriptures also say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be in punishment. But no, there's another one too. It says,
should be thrust through.
those that joined unto them shall be thrust through.
Isaiah 13.
So don't partake in these iniquities, man. Don't partake in this American way of life, because it's gonna surely destroy you, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You wanted that?
What's that?
Isaiah, you wanted it or you just quoted it?
I was quoting, yeah. But keep on.
God, this is verse 7.
Oh, is that 30 and 10, right?
Isaiah 13 to 15.
13 and 15, yeah.
Jeremiah 51 verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine,
Therefore, the nations are mad.
Yeah, the nations have drunken of her wine. Okay? So that wine is these philosophies, all right? The wine is that American way of life, okay? These customs, all right? These beliefs that they have spread across the whole earth, man. So much so to where they've infected Eastern culture, where women will wear hijabs. You know, women will respect their husband and be in submission. But now they see figures as Kim K and different things. I don't want to wear the hijab no more.
Yeah.
I don't wanna be up under my husband no more. I want a job. I wanna go you know, create content.
I don't want to be a housewife.
I want to be a content creator
on
YouTube. I want to be a personality.
Not content.
Everybody wants to be the same thing, man.
Yeah,
Everybody
influencer.
wants to be an influencer. Everybody wants to be a model. Everybody wants to be a fucking celebrity.
An idol.
Yeah. Yeah, an idol. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's why Jeremiah, if I could say it, Jeremiah 50 or 51 talks about all the idols of Babylon being confounded. Everybody walking around trying to be an idol.
Right.
Yeah.
Follow me, subscribe to me.
Right.
Subscribe to me.
And on Instagram, social media, that's like into an altar, man. That's like a spiritual altar. People going into the altar and worshiping and oh, damn, baby, you so sexy and fine.
Yep. And it's going straight to their ego.
Yeah.
Straight to their ego, man. You know? So they thinking the scriptures say, don't think you are something when you are nothing, or deceiving your own self.
People got a self-backpack thing, like patting themselves on the back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you can blame Esau, man. Esau has created a platform. That's what. Somebody get the word platform. Get the definition of the word platform.
That's right.
Because he has created to where people are put on a pedestal. That's idol worship.
Yep.
When you put something on a pedestal where it's you esteem it high and you worship, because these women are worshipped.
Yeah.
These women that have, hundreds of thousands, 10,000, even 20,000 thousand followers, man.
Oh yeah.
They're being worshipped. Just
Yeah,
look at you want proof? Look at their DM.
And then what happened in bio, they'll put the cash app in the bio. They have Jake sending them money. That's like sacrificing, like the brother said, to an altar.
Look at their DM. There's a bunch of men that are thirsty as hell, waiting. Just you're a queen. Just crazy shit, man.
Yeah, another word too after that word.
I want to smell your hair and all types of crazy shit, man. Drink her,
Yeah, they be on that. Jake
serve her, like be a fucking servant. That shit's bugged out. Go ahead. Platform. Got it. Go ahead.
It says, this is the etymology of platform. It says plan of action, scheme, or design. It says ground plan.
Ground plan.
Yeah. So this was like how you said. This is Esau.
Is that the verb of it?
It's the etymology.
Is it a verb or a noun? Noun. Okay. So I was looking for like a social media platform.
But hey, check this out, because you said subscribe earlier, right? You got brought up the fact that everybody wants to be idols. This brother right here said that you said look up the word, so the spirit was on them. So subscribe, right? Arrange to receive something regularly, right? Typically a publication. You're only supposed to subscribe to Yahweh Shai, right? Through Yahweh Shai, but like you're saying, they want you to subscribe to them. That narcissism going around here. That proud. People are proud out here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. These people are regularly receiving bullshit, man. Praise.
It says, I got a Google definition.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got it too.
The Google definition of platform: a raised level surface on which people on which people or things can stand.
Right. That's it. That's what it is. A raised what?
A raised level surface on which people or things can stand.
A raised level surface.
Yep.
So these people are raising themselves above the rest. Esau has created a platform where you can raise yourself above the rest. Now you can have where people subscribe and people regularly
The blue check mark.
People will regularly feed into you. You know, now literally anybody's capable of being a celebrity. You got this guy. Y'all ever seen Beetlejuice?
Yeah. A little head nigga.
Yeah. This nigga has followers.
Millions. He got millions.
This guy can't even read. Literally, this guy. You seen this guy?
Yeah,
he's probably the most through nigga on the planet Earth.
That's America.
Oh yeah, he been around. Yeah.
He used to be on what's his name?
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern show.
Yep.
He's on Scary Movie too.
Go ahead.
Oh, I had another definition of platform. It says a declaration of principles on which a group of persons stands. All right, a means or opportunity to communicate ideas or information to a group of people.
Yep. That's it. No, you about to
I was about to say, read that first definition again.
The first one, it says a declaration of principles on which a group of persons stands.
And on these platforms, these people be revealing what they stand on. A lot of these people, they really like revealing their intents of their heart and who they are. Like we get on, you know what I'm saying?
On YouTube.
You know, exactly.
Right,
that's what you do to an altar.
You confess your sins before the altar.
That's it, bro. Yep.
That's our platform.
Hey, well, like you said, this is our platform, but we don't get the credit. Okay, this is not for our own ego to shine, our own individualism. Like I'm somebody. No, because
this is my scripture.
Right. We came into this thing, number one. We came into other men's labors. Number two,
prime example, bro.
Prime example. People are walking around with fucking clown faces, man. You know? Every day is Halloween. No, I'm telling you, man.
Every day is a party.
Every day is Halloween.
That's normal. Like motherfuckers just supposed to be like, okay. Like,
This world bugged out.
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy,
That's
man.
why the Lord separated us from that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You got people that are into cosplay that dress up, man.
Yeah.
It could be, a random person just in a costume, but that's everyday shit.
Yeah.
We don't even like that shit. Don't even phase us no more. Cause it's like, but we've seen it. We were at 5 Points and CNN.
Oh yeah.
When we taught over there. Oh man, it was crazy, man. You never know what will come up, man.
Right.
I'm serious. You never know what will come up, man. Get that back in Jeremiah 51. Go back into that.
This is Jeremiah 51, continuing on to verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed.
Yeah, how for her take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed, man. And it's gonna be destroyed suddenly, man. You know? But it won't be healed. It's gonna go into that. Go ahead.
Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
Yeah.
Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies.
Yeah. Yeah, forsake her, man. You know? Don't partake in these sins, man. Her judgment reacheth unto heaven, man. You know? So the Lord, the Heavenly Father, and his son, are looking down on this place, ready to take it out any moment, man. You know? Ready to take it down any moment. Go ahead.
Verse 10, the Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our God.
Go ahead, read it again, my last.
Verse 10, the Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our God.
I'm sorry, we'll probably do till 6, but I'm gonna have to go maybe 10 till. Read that one more time.
Jeremiah 51, verse 10. The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our God. And then verse 11 on to meats and stuff.
Yeah, that was the point. That was the point on that.
I got something.
Bring out what you got.
Okay. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Right.
Arise ye and depart. What was that, Micah 2:10? Yeah, arise ye and depart. For this is not your rest, man. That's right. So this is not our rest, man. And it said it will destroy you. This is not our rest. We can't rest in this place. Why would you want to rest in a place that's filthy? Like, no, literally.
Yeah.
You can't, when you go over to somebody's house and it's just dirty as hell, you can't rest there. You're not going to be able to sleep. You can't rest, cold as hell.
Blood all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Blood
and exactly. You're not going to be able to rest there. You might be like, man, look, I'll just rest when I get back home.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna rest when we get back home.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead.
This is Hebrews chapter 13, verse 14. For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come.
Right. Yeah. So we don't have a continuing city here, man. We're nomads, man. You know, this is not because, hey, this is not our dwelling place, man.
That's right.
We don't belong in this place, man. This hellhole, man. America is just, that's all it is. It's literally just a shithole, man. You know? The elder always talks about New York. New York is supposed to be this, you know, illustrious, you know, the mega city is the capital of America, right? Basically, because you got the stock exchange, you know, you got the highest buildings in the world, or, you know, in America.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, all these different things in America, right? It's supposed to be, but then the elder says it's fucking, and this brother was in New York too. Terrible. But you got rats and roaches walking around and shit, man.
Big rats.
Big rats.
Huge.
Yeah. In the apartments, everywhere, man. You know? So this place is there. You can't rest there. Why would you want to rest in a place like this, man?
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Why would you want this to continue?
Right.
And New York used to be beautiful, man. It was actually actually a wilderness, right? They even got parks out there that's
that was the whole America.
It was Gad.
Right.
Yeah, it was Gad. Manhattan.
Beautiful.
They said Manhattan belonged to Gad.
Yeah.
Then they tore down
Stone Mountain.
Yeah,
Here.
well they tore down. Yeah, that was Gad too.
Yeah.
But they tore down where they did the Central Park. That land belonged to Jake over there in Central Park.
Oh, was that the
Central Park
community?
Yeah, no,
They
the
called
park.
it something before though, right?
I don't remember the name of it. But yeah, it's Central Park now. I can't remember the original name of it. But everything, I mean, everything that Esau acquired now, Jake used to want to own anyway.
Right.
At some point in time, you know. But yeah, man, this place is filled. Look at Skid Row over there, man. You know, in Los Angeles, over there, Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood, and all that shit. Here it is. You got the Stars Walk of Fame and all these different things. But then you go down the street, and it's poverty. You got $1 million homes that have been now reduced to you know, a few $1,000s.
Where I'm from in Connecticut.
Tent City.
Where I'm from in Connecticut, they're shitting in the streets. Like a lot of blue states are like that. There was one dude said, "You'll know you in a blue state when they don't allow certain people like in red states to like shit in the streets." Yo, they shit. There's feces human feces in the streets of Connecticut.
Yeah.
I used to deliver my berry shop going routes. I used to step over the shit or try to get around it.
Yeah.
And niggas used to literally cop going over the shit in the street.
Crazy. It's crazy.
That was Seneca Village.
Yeah, that's
Seneca Village. Yeah, that's what it was.
Central Park was known as.
Central Park, yeah.
Said it was predominantly African American or Jake. It says many who own property.
Right.
Yeah.
Seneca Village.
I just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah. So they took that over, man.
Yeah.
That's why it said he enlarged that which is not his. What's that? Job. He enlarges Habakkuk. Yeah, Habakkuk 2:6.
Keepers
Get that, yeah.
need a keeper at home.
Grapes. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Which is, if I could say, which ultimately is going to be his downfall.
Right.
You know, because he got his hand in too many places, man.
Right. Yeah. There's too much, man. He ain't gonna be able to conquer his whole agenda, man.
Yeah.
You know? Number one, because the Lord is gonna stop him, but number two, like the brother said, he's trying to do too much, man. You know? You in debt right now, but you trying to, you know, start a whole new currency. You know, you trying to rig sports.
Right.
You know? It's just too much. He has his hands in too many places, man. And ultimately it's gonna fail. You know? His enterprise, his whole wicked enterprise, man. You know, it's gonna fall drastically, man. Very, very swiftly. You know? Which we read that in Jeremiah 51. He said that golden cup. Okay? That golden cup is America. Alright? America's that golden. This is the last standing kingdom. It's the greatest kingdom that ever existed, which is Rome. Rome. Well, this is an extension of Rome, but Rome has been the greatest, longest standing kingdom there's been.
Yeah, and the most wicked.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. In the shortest amount of time.
Yep.
That's wild, man.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. This is Job chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. It shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Yeah, when he's about to fill his belly. All right, which a part of filling filling his belly it goes into his intentions, man. His wicked plots, wicked evil plots, which is the New World Order. All right, and the New World Order involves depopulation. Okay, it involves setting up a new financial system. All right, which is gonna lead to this right here. I don't even gotta say it.
Yeah.
Because you see it. All right. And in the meantime, before even this, they got digital IDs. That's another thing.
Right.
Georgia, you can now add your ID somewhere, to your wallet, your Apple Wallet.
Yeah.
So where you don't have to no longer physically hold it no more, man. You know?
Yeah.
So it's all going into ease.
Yeah.
It's ease.
I was speaking to that earlier. I was saying soon we ain't gonna even need a wallet.
No.
Right.
You know? Because everything is gonna be digital.
Yep.
You'll own nothing and you'll be happy.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna even have to own a wallet.
You ain't gonna have to own no wallet.
Bro, people don't really carry things like that.
You're not gonna own a damn thing.
Yeah.
He's not gonna own you.
Yeah.
You don't have to carry nothing.
Oh well, and what? And maybe I think they said about. I think the next maybe 5 years, everything is gonna all your jobs are gonna be. Well, there's gonna be no more human. Everything's gonna convert to AI.
Yeah.
I want to say by 2030. They said about by 2030.
Yeah.
Damn near everything is gonna be automated. They say. Whatever date they put on it, it was like I think it was like 2030 or something like that.
Because they're based upon their plan. A lot of these jobs that's needed to attend to these people are going to be out the window because the majority of people will be dead.
That's right.
Yes.
So it's no need for him. One, he's dead, and then the other guys, they're just going to be doing certain slave jobs.
Yeah. Well, a robot is way more efficient than human labor.
Right. They won't get
Yeah,
tired. They don't talk back.
Yeah, they don't talk back. They don't get tired. You had that one robot get tired though. He said,
show
"Fuck
up on
this shit."
time.
Yeah.
It's gonna start on time. You click the button.
Hey, but no, robots are way more effective and efficient, man.
You're right too. ChatGPT is doing that already, taking away jobs and shit. Creating.
Well, you can
They got the police dogs.
Yeah. Well, when you go to they have self-checkout kiosks now.
Yep. Beautiful.
So you don't even need a cashier. You don't need a cashier no more.
Beautiful.
Right. It's some Walmarts. The whole shit is all self checkout.
Yeah.
That Amazon spot.
Amazon, the Amazon Go.
camps.
Amazon Go.
Oh, the airports.
Airports.
TSA.
Yeah.
The AI.
that's
Oh, really?
Oh shit.
Well, not as far as like robots, but you know they doing the
Biotechnology.
biotechnology in airports.
What's that?
They scan your face.
You gotta scan your
Oh,
face.
okay.
and,
Yeah.
your hand or whatever.
Yeah.
And get your information.
And it's set up for your face or your hand.
Yeah.
The way it's shaped, those little things. I seen one inside of a club one time.
Hand
I'm like,
on
yo,
your
what?
forehead. I mean, hand on your forehead.
And
Yeah.
your forehead. So everything is in place, man. All the scanners are in place. You don't. When the last time you swiped a card?
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yep. Tap.
When was the last time you swiped?
Yeah.
You tap with your phone.
Tap.
You tap with your phone.
You don't even really insert the card no more.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I don't even insert the chip no more, man.
This is it, man.
I use my phone.
This is it, bro.
Everything is tap. Everything is tap pay now.
That infrastructure.
NFC, near field communication. To
Yeah.
where everything is a beep, a wave, and a beep.
Like, because we always speak about the convenience of it. Sometimes you inconvenience because you can't tap.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
The companies that still have that somewhat outdated technology, it inconvenience.
True.
Right.
True.
Yeah, because you be thinking,
Kroger,
Well, when
Walmart.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh,
have
well,
the tap.
Kroger. Yeah. They don't have the tap.
Yeah.
And you get pissed off. You're like, why can't I tap my card?
That's true.
You get pissed off. Like, y'all niggas don't have a tap?
Y'all niggas don't got Apple Pay?
You know? Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Fall right in line.
But yeah, so the tap pay, but even your apartments, man. You got tap everywhere. Your apartments, key fobs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Car.
Key fobs.
Yeah, the cars. Yeah, the cars.
Cars.
Stick your hand right
Car, yeah, wave your hand. So there's sensors everywhere, man. You can get a door sensor with a key fob, or the near field communication. Get your doors. You can store your wallet. We mentioned the wallet. Store your ID, your money on there. You can store your ID on there. You can store your medical information on there.
Oh yeah.
You know, but that's how they're gonna portray. That's how they're gonna push it to the people. Oh, it's easy. Look, look, you can do everything. Everything is centralized. You don't gotta worry about you don't have to worry about fraud. Nobody can steal your identity. Because it's in your hand.
You don't gotta worry about your
So
kids
that's
being
what this is
kidnapped.
all leading up to, huh?
You don't worry about your kids being kidnapped. You can track them.
That's Esau being deceitful.
They gonna push the
man.
shit out of that.
Hey, when the last time you actually went to a building and paid a bill?
Yeah, right. That's crazy.
Right.
That was the way. That's how
that's
our
wild.
parents and stuff. That's how they paid their bills. They actually had to go to Jackson Electric or Georgia Power to the actual building to pay the bill.
Yep. Cash up, money order.
Cash out, money order, Western Union.
Yeah, Western
Those places are going out of business.
Yeah.
You know, that shows you the way that America, the transition.
Bro, I forgot about that. Paying bills.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I got one real
Yeah.
quick.
Go ahead.
This is Romans 13:11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we had believed.
Yeah, now is the time to wake. Now is the high time to wake out of sleep, man. We're at the end. So if you haven't, we're at the end. So if you're not aware of what's going on, okay, you may get caught out there, man. It may be too late for you. Okay. Everybody's not gonna be woken up to be a prophet, but you're gonna have individuals that the women and children and men, the 1/3, okay, that are gonna be saved. They're gonna hear this thing and they're gonna believe based off of their faith, man.
Yep.
But it said, read it again.
God, this is Romans 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Yeah, so it's nearer than we believe, man. Hey, because they're saying by June, what's that? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 weeks. They're saying the America could run out of money. So this thing is close. But guess what? Guess how fast a government shutdown can happen.
Right.
America runs out of money, right? That's gonna cause riots and bank runs, and what? Maybe give people maybe about 2 weeks before they start, a week or two before they start rioting. Once they, they gotta miss a couple of checks.
Yeah.
They gonna, most people are gonna be like, oh, it'll bounce back.
Yeah.
But once time goes on, they realize, damn, now this ain't bouncing back.
That grace period to get back
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
They gonna lose it.
They're gonna lose it. They're gonna start losing. They're gonna start losing.
I think they say like over 90% of people live paycheck to paycheck.
Right. You man, Jake missed one paycheck. It's a wrap.
And so,
See,
it's a fucking wrap.
people will start to riot the banks, so you're not gonna be able to access. They're gonna have to establish the CBDC at that point.
Yeah.
Because when people riot, when they cut off this, when they shut down this government, it's gonna cause people to do bank runs. But then they're gonna have to limit the same thing they did in Nigeria. And they're shredding that money in Nigeria too, those notes.
Yeah, they are.
But people are gonna get upset, run to the bank. The banks only carry 10% of what they hold, and they only carry 10% liquid, and how much they actually have, digitally. So people, they won't even be able to give everybody their physical cash,
right?
Even if they wanted to, right? So when people realize that they're not going to be able to get their money, well, the banks are going to attempt to limit the amount of money that you can get, ration the money.
Yeah.
Once they ration that money, or once they run out, or once people start to say, man, F this, they're going to start rioting.
Yeah.
Then you ain't going to be able to go to the bank at all.
Yeah.
But you're going to have people waiting hours in line for the bank, trying to get their cash, hey, I need some cash, man.
Then there's gonna be people in fear of going to work them jobs at the bank.
Yeah.
So it's gonna get real nasty.
They're gonna take out their anger on them.
Yep.
But then it's gonna trickle into other stores, grocery stores.
Yep.
See, Jake, when Jake is upset, they riot everywhere.
Yeah, for
From
real.
clothing store, retail.
They're gonna be stealing
Retail,
clothes.
groceries,
Yeah, Jake. Yeah.
TV, Walmart. They riot everything. So it's everything, man.
Yeah, they right. Yeah, right.
up.
And we seen it. We seen it through the paper run 2020.
We seen it, yep.
We seen it. We seen it during what you call it? Jake's getting shot.
Yeah.
Didn't have nothing to do.
Yeah.
So a nigga gets shot by a cop, but you're going to steal from a retail store. That doesn't have nothing to do with the nigga getting shot.
Jake don't give a damn.
But you're just seizing the opportunity because you're rioting.
Right.
Yeah. So
Not the police department.
if we will close up on that, Lord willing, you were edified, giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.